Yeah.
I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I don't need smoke, but
I need you right here next to me. Roll my weed, that's your specialty.
I need to smoke. I need a little baby like I need to dope.
I need an answer like I need a hoe. She want me stay, but she had me to go. Back to the order, I'm back on the road. She keep my dick in her hand like remotes. Change up the channel, I don't got control. She wanna love me, but I told her no. I'm taking it slow. Keep a little Uzi the way that it goes. These niggas high like a plate on the stove. Smoking the L got me throwing my bowl. Double XL got you on my clothes. I don't know what you see in me. You don't know what you mean to me. Baby girl, why you so mean to me? This used to feel like a dream to me. I had to change up the scenery. I had to roll up the greenery. Why don't you wanna agree with me? Why do you even wanna be with me? I think I used to you leaving me. I used to think you believe in me.
I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I don't need smoke, but I'm
Are we burning miles today? Jonathan Yayward. He said, I don't mind. I want to know your real opinion. Please do a live about this. Listen. We're going to get into it, you know. We're going to get into it. It's going to take some time because we're going to have to pull this back layer by layer. I'm chilling. Ain't everybody in here yet. Do we need to burn miles today? Is anybody running today? Does anybody want this live to go fast or slow? We going to chill in here today? Let me know. Hit the gas, yeah. I don't know. Trucker Jew, I need you to holler at me. I'm on PC again, dog. I'm back at it.
Fucking all night, we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some locks. Got me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down like a star. I love how she cuts when she busts like a glide. I love her little feet, baby, flash a little high.
Chris Williams say take it slow.
Fucking all night, we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some locks. Got me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love when you go up and down like a star. I love how she cuts when she busts like a glide. I love her little feet, baby, flash a little high. Fucking all night. The sex game right. She know I'm a star when we fuck, she ride like a first class flight. When we up in the air, we ain't got no limit. I be a general, she be my lieutenant. She drive my whip and you know that it's
Every time to get in
here. Stop on this trip, we might fuck in the backseat. She be giving me time to relax me. She very sweet.
Thousand Oaks, California, I see you.
I be riding her curves, get lost in her way.
Kevin say he done for the day.
I know the move go wrong, she ain't gon' hesitate.
Chris Williams say take it slow.
She my little youngin', but yeah, she got my heart. And bitch be cap, you know to play your part. Long you keep it real, I won't play with your heart. Little baby, you the one, she a blessing from God. I can't believe when I met her, I thought it was a mirage. I never take another trip and go stay at the Mirage. In the garage, got the QA, yeah, with the digital dash. She hop in and we take off, baby, we go so fast.
Give him time to get in here.
Ain't gotta stop.
Ain't gonna stop for nobody. Spicy Ramirez.
I got your body.
Anytime
you need me, baby.
He asked. He asked. Derek say, let's go. I'm rolling. Let's do it. You mess with me, you'll share me to Facebook right now. You'll share my stuff around.
You know I got artillery. I clear the whole scene if it mean that you be safe.
It's the slum. Yo.
Fucking all night, we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some locks. Got me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot.
I lied, she go up and down like a star.
I love she cuss when she bust like a god. I love her little feet, baby, flash a little high. Yeah.
We don't know if she cheating or not. We don't know. He said he going through something. He want to talk about it. He want the live to be this.
Baby, flash a little high.
My Patreon people pick the content, man. I get it from the people. I get it from the people. The rebirth and the re-education is only for the nation. I get it from the people. I know everybody's out here chasing the algorithm doing that. I've had my time doing that. I'm not interested. That's how you talking about bubblegum retardation stuff. I ain't got time for that, bro. The people pick it. That's why they joined the Patreon. He said if you feel she doing it, then she is doing it. We don't know that. We gonna take it slow. First of all, who got me in the Bluetooth? I'm not rushing. Top person to the Cash App right now is Ivy the Great. Who got me in the Bluetooth? I'm waiting on my people to get in here, bro. We taking our time. This is for the people who like to burn miles. They know who they are. We don't know none of you outsiders. See? It's a real problem heading to NC. Waller from PA on the step deck heavy. Okay? We gonna discuss it today. Okay, we're gonna discuss it. We're gonna chill. Everybody chill out. Get me in the Bluetooth. Am I in the Bluetooth? Tell me right now. Everybody text and tell me right now. Am I in the Bluetooth in your head, sir? Am I in the Bluetooth in the truck? Or am I in the Bluetooth in the car? Do you got me on the TV at home? Tell me where you got me. It's probably that she giving out that got the chunky butter. Pressure.
Yeah, back up the spot like I back up the dope. Back through the city, I'm back on good hope. Sippin' on yellow, these nigga like yo. Nigga one battle, that nigga get choked. Call me a monkey, I'm really insane. Nigga keep playing, we mix it like Kane. I'm in this bitch with my brother, Dwayne. Nigga one fight, he gon' die. Slime in the face when I pull out the snake. I come correct, I can't make no mistakes. She can
Los Santos say he got me on the TV at the crib. Pressure.
the Chevy don't box like a Chevy. I threw a fire, now she hot and she ready. She cranking present, she still love that Eddie. Eat up that.
You gotta go home and tell your lady this straight to her face. So listen, hey baby,
Suck the dick, sing my song, fuck it good, leave me alone. Nigga want smoke, then I'm bringing the bone. Pulling the party, I bring it along. I got hoes in this party, they singing along. I was down on my dick and I needed a loan. Ran that shit to the top, I'm the king on my own. I kissed that hoe in the cheek like she special. I could box you for free, but that beef gonna be extra.
she brought me in married. That bitch can't be serious.
Calling my phone, asking questions.
Alexa.
Walk in the back of the bank like a teller. Yeah, dog in the spot like Cruella. That pussy retarded, so I call her Riri. She know when she see me, she bringing them. Fuck all that patience, I ran out of weight. Terabyte, baby, I ran out of space. I hit the gas until I'm out of space. Sippin' Bel Air cause I ran out of ace. Hit from the back, I'ma pull out a lace. If I'm eating cat, then I'm saying my grace. My birthday just passed, baby throwing that cake. Got my quarantine, man, fucking whole thing safe. Yeah, back up the spot like I back up the dope. Back through the city, I'm back on good hope. Sippin' on yellow, these nigga like yo. Nigga one battle, that nigga get choked. Call me a monkey, I'm really insane. Nigga keep playing, we mix it like Kane. I'm in this bitch with my brother, Dwayne. Nigga one fight, he gon' die. Slime in the face when I pull out the snake. I come correct, I can't make no mistakes. She kissing girls, you know I got her straight. Came before now, you know that got her A. The Glock in the Chevy don't box like a Chevy. I threw a fire, now she hot and she ready. She cranking present, she still love that Eddie. Eat up that box, I won't eat her spaghetti.
Oh, she cheating. Is she cheating? First of all, before I start, no, I ain't starting. Where the women at? Where the women at before we get into this, bro? Where are the women? No. Women, y'all don't get to watch and be quiet. I need the women to sound off now. If they not here, we just going to go in on them. You must be here to be represented. A lot of people getting in the truck, they got girlfriends. A lot of people in training right now, they got girlfriends and wives. A lot of people driving their first year, they got girlfriend and wives. A lot of people going through problems with their old lady. And this conversation could be flipped on its head. You could be the woman going OTR right now. Give it time. Let it be. Let it be. We gonna wait. Women need this. Y'all right now, press the women. Y'all need to speak up. Are y'all in here?
This the one right here, KM.
Yeah. I did it one way to two way, a few ways. Link on the one way and call on the two way. Link on the Monday, we fuck on the Tuesday. Suck on the boobie and nut on the boo day. My brother bleeding the diamonds and Blu-ray. Suck on the D, shorty.
Where the women at?
Hot, shorty gon' blow till it pop. Better not stop, give a fuck by the toothpaste. I'm really ready, the rabbits is toothpaste. I need some credit, I swipe for a new play. I had a shit in my sock in my school days. Workshop, baby, I keep in the two legs. Swimming in bitches, cause bitch, I'm the new.
Oh my God, we got a request. Why am I waiting? Why am I taking it so slow? Why am I taking it so slow? Number one, I don't want this to become some disgusting manosphere hate women conversation, bro. Those conversations are so icky. I prefer the women to say they're in here. That's what I would prefer. Do I think she's cheating? I don't know. We're going to take our time. We're going to wait for the women to get. We need women to come here. Nah. Go to Patreon, man. I don't really be on Twitch like that, bro. But we don't know. And the question has to be said, do men cheat on the road? And if you're cheating on the road, is it a big deal that she's cheating at home? I'm just throwing questions out there. Like I said, we taking it slow. Right now, how many miles you got to drive left in the day? Are you shut down or are you driving? I didn't know if people are driving. I need text messages. I need y'all tight, bro. Matter of fact, should we do a poll right now? Let's do a poll. He says he leaves, she doesn't answer the phone. He gets home, she's starting an argument. And she didn't want me to drive trucks in the first place. But I was getting nowhere in my job. Y'all hearing that? Is she cheating? Hit the poll. Is she cheating? From hearing what I just told you. We'll see. Now this poll, anyone can hit it, women or men. So it's very, very fair. You got to the end of the song to hit the poll. When the song ends, I'm gonna go from there. Hit the pole, we burning mile today. The reason I'm a guru pick of the reaper of education is only for the nation. Screw your occupation.
Smoke is good though. I definitely did that jump too early.
We got 30 hits on the vote already. The vote is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I smoke is good though. Hey, green roses. Yeah, all I smoke is good though. Hey, green roses. I'm smoking piff right out the zip, cause I can never trust a bitch. I'm so focused on my shit, so suck my dick and hush your lips. 93 is what I breathe, it's what I be, so what you need? I was born in 95, I'm too ahead of my time.
She said,
ring.
He called.
Hello?
Okay.
I got it for the low, you're watching me, just watch a hoe. You play with me, you
watch your hoe.
Throw up signs like Naruto. Drop a foe inside my 40, smack you with the bottle, bro. I'm a smoker, I'm a smoker until my body comatose. Even when I'm Holy Ghost, I'm blowing hoes of holy smoke. Yeah, I am my only hoe. I'm the man, just ask your folks. Now they pay me for my quotes. You broke, you sell your homies though.
Hey,
pop out the porch, pop out the curb.
Whoa.
Hey, say the word, just say the word. Whoa. Wrist so cold, make it say burn.
Whoa. 40 votes.
When I put on my fur.
Is she cheating or not? 40 votes.
Hop on the porch, hop on the curb.
Whoa.
Hey, say the word, just say the word.
Whoa.
Wrist so cold, make it say burn. Whoa.
Is she a cheater?
When I put on my fur.
Listen, I read books. I am so fried, I'm cooked.
Most of my partners is crooks. Pull up on you, now you're shook.
I guess I play with the Migos.
Just go to play like I'm T.O. Shawty so bad that she evil. But she love the green color, she go. My prices be high as my ego. I rap it and sell it, I got them burritos.
Hey.
I get a pack, make it big on. Bro, keep them shack at the free throws.
Like a breezy, yeah.
Counting this guana, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
We got it looking too easy. Spilling the lean in my freezer. I ain't choose it, I was chosen. Now I'm balling
coming
like
down. These numbers looking ridiculous right now.
Keep the stick.
Hit the pole.
Redding, call me Otis.
The song about to end. Hit the pole.
Smoking on green roses. If a flower bomb, she my lotus.
Yeah. Yo, how about the
curb?
Whoa.
Say the word, just say the word. Whoa. Wrist so cold, make it say burn. Whoa. Kill, can't run when I put on my fur. Whoa. Hop on the porch, hop on the curb. Whoa. Say the word, just say the word. Whoa. Wrist so cold, make it say burn.
Is she cheating?
Kill, can't run when I put on my fur.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Kill classic.
Whoa. Hey. Whoa.
It's about to end, y'all. This was your time for the providing the re-education. I stopped rapping 10 years ago, bro. Okay, let's end the poll. How do I end? Where I hit the button? Let's end the poll. That's the poll right there. That is the numbers from the poll. 24% say she not cheating. 24% say she not cheating, bro. Ain't no way. She ain't a cheater. She not cheating. Listen, Johnny, listen to me because I'm going to go on one of my rants. Thanks to the unknown and Jay Marquise for hitting the cash app, man. Appreciate the love. And some dude that's unknown. I don't know who this is, but he just went and did this. So I don't know what that means. I think what I'm about to say is highly controversial right now. I can't run that back for you. You can buy the music from Akil. He's right there. Now listen, Johnny. listen. You're new in the game. Because if you don't know the game, this is how the game go. Trucking will expose. You understand? Trucking will expose. Sorry, I gotta get this right. Oh, that's what's going on. Trucking will expose whatever problems you have. You understand? Whatever problem your relationship has, it will expose it. Just by the day-to-day stresses of the job. You understand what I mean? I gotta fix that later. The job does if you do not have an Ivy the Great, I see you. If you do not have a strong relationship, then this job will expose that. If you're gonna get into trucking, and it's for all the new people, if you're gonna get into trucking and you are in a relationship, you better hope that relationship is strong enough to endure it. These relationships where she just with you because y'all got pregnant and all of that, I think I fixed it. Them type of relationships, they don't last in trucking, bro. They don't. This is not the place to have a subpar relationship. You understand? You can't do that here. No, I'm moving the thing around. I had my shock mount was tripping. That doesn't work here. And anybody who's been through it, testify. Text, say something, tell them. If you don't believe that your relationship is strong, trucking it's going to show all that, bro. ASAP. It's going to show it all. Like I said, it's really not a gender thing. This is either way, bro. Man or woman. I remember years ago, back in the day, back in the Gap, I was with somebody. I was working at Best Buy. Unhappy with my job. They were happy, though. They were happy with the position I was in. They were happy where it put us in our relationship. They were happy with it. It's every day seeing me struggle and trying to get something better every day. And they were happy with where I was. And this is gonna expose a lot of things. She couldn't have a better day. 2 years. I'm making nothing at Best Buy, bro. Nothing. I'm 25. I remember the day when C.R. England said, "We'll take you." I was elated. I was happy. So I go to her. We're in the same, we live together. And I tell her, C.R. England, I said, the trucking company took me. They gave me a bus ticket and all of that. And do you know what she did? I'll wait for y'all to answer. Because what she did let me know this isn't going to work out. You know what she did? She got this news that I was finally going to get the career that I've been wanting. She cried. Look, Emery had it. She cried. I'm talking snot, tears, like somebody died, cried. She cried. And that told me a few different things, bro. That meant that my progression, my leveling up, my getting to where I wanted to go, my accomplishment was her pain. You do. My accomplishment was her pain. Now, this is a problem on a lot of levels. You tell me, can a relationship survive when your accomplishment is literally their pain? And if your accomplishment is their pain, what are they going to do to not feel pain? This is something y'all got to think on right here. We only got 29 likes, bro. Pressure. Y'all got to think about this, bro. That means literally the exact thing you're working towards is what hurts them. So what would be the way to make them happy? What's the only way I can make that person happy? Is if I didn't grow. My non-growth, which has felt like death to me at the time, makes her happy. I'll say them because this can go either way, man. Like I said. I'm not a big Kevin Samuels advocate, bro. I agree with some of the things he say, but you don't hear his preaching. I've been talking this stuff for 10 years. He's been hot for 3-4. So don't disrespect me like that. I predate Kevin Samuels' live feeds about women. Let's keep it real. Okay? The only way I could make her happy was if I didn't do better. That's a problem. And to be honest, I can't give you that. No, I can't do it. I can't give you that. I was put in a position where I had to love me more. Johnny, have you ever been put in that position? Because you're in that position now. And that's the real test. You have to love you more. Akil's in the live, man. Akil, put the number in the live. You have to love you more. I'm here, I support you on all that, but at some point I have to stop and say, doing what I have to do for you is starting to hurt me, and that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line. Hold on, let me look at my see that? Cuz I'm fasting. I got 1 hour until I can eat. 1 hour. And quick side note, I went from 294 to 263 in a month. I'm killing it. Will, I see you. I'm going to be on the game later. I had to get to that point. If you're leaving your house And the only way to communicate with you is to answer the phone when you call. Within reason, depending on the times you're calling, that should be done. That should be done. If a person can't even put the effort for it to answer your phone call, whether she's cheating or not has become irrelevant, John. That's irrelevant. That's the wrong question. That's the wrong question. If she is not interested in your well-being to the point where she can't even answer the phone, because you could have crashed the truck and be on your last leg, last breath. You just wanted to hear her voice before you go. If she can't even answer the phone, the relationship's over there. You're asking, is she cheating? That ain't your concern anymore. That's not your concern. You can't even pick the phone up when I call and I'm out here in danger? What are we talking about? Well, I wanted to know if she was cheating. Why? So then I can confront her. Why? Why do you want to confront her? Why? Well, then I'll know. Why do you need to know? So I can know whether to move on or not. I already told you when to move on. She don't respect you enough to answer the phone. That's enough right there. You keep digging is a glutton for punishment. Why? Well, I want to know. Why do you want to know? How does that help you? It doesn't. And it's irrelevant. I'm leaving you. Juju Thomas, I see you. I'm leaving you because you're not supportive as a mate, period. Whether you're cheating is irrelevant to me. I'm out here making this money that you're spending because you don't want me to do the job, but you're spending the money I'm giving you that I'm putting into our account. It's so grimy. You are spending the money when you go to the store. You're spending the money on the car note. You're spending the money on the house you live in. You got money in your pocket. You're going out to eat with your friends. You're going to drinks, brunch. You're buying clothes. You're getting nails done. And then when the source calls you, you don't pick the phone up. That's a problem, bro. We ain't even talking about cheating no more. So I'm going to give you some advice. Johnny, because y'all aren't married. Oh, my God, Johnny, you're not married. Honestly, you're not married and y'all don't have kids together. Johnny. Y'all don't understand. Alexander, I see you. Appreciate the love. Y'all not married, and y'all don't have kids together, and you are an OTR driver. What are we talking about right now? Yeah. It's a totally different ball game now. I'm gonna tell you what I would do. Number one, I would call my trucking company. And what am I gonna say, Will? What am I gonna say, Emory Davis? Because y'all got a joint account. I will call my trucking company. Why am I calling my trucking company? I'm about to give y'all some giggity games in this position. Y'all got to pay attention, bro. Giggity. Pay attention. Call your trucking company. And what am I going to ask them to do? Because y'all got a joint account. That means you deposited them trucking checks right into y'all account. I'm going to call my trucking company, and I'm going to ask to speak to payroll. No, don't go home. I advise against that. I'm going to call the trucking company. No, that's not the first step. First step is when I go home and I'm putting stuff in my truck, I'm going to move out. That's number one. All the stuff I want to take, I'm going to take on the truck with me. That is my favorite Timbs, the clothes I don't want to rebuy, my computer, my video game. That's all the stuff she's going to break if you don't do this. My video game. All the stuff out my electronics, I'm going to go get all my electronics. And I'm going to move that into the truck. I'll move that into the truck. The rest of the stuff, you can't take everything. I don't want you to keep it. Y'all have your own cars according to you. Mohammed, I see you. Y'all have your own cars according to you. I'm going to get my car and I'm going to drop it at my mama's house or my brother's house or my sister's house. If you don't have any of those things, I'm going to go to the storage place where you get a storage room at. And I'm going to park my car there. They offer that. I'm going to go to a lot, that's paid lot, and I'm going to park my vehicle at that paid lot. Yeah. Now, if your trucking company has a lot or a terminal there, I'm going to park my car there under the secure parking. Most trucking companies offer that. I'm going to park my car at the secure parking at the company. If it's close to your house. If it's not, what are you going to do? Take it to your mama's house or a storage place or a parking lot, a paid parking lot. Get the car out the way because these are the things they're going to tear up when everything comes through. What are you going to tell her? Nothing. She's not worrying about you right now. Tell her you're getting the car fixed. Oh, it's at the shop. I get it back out when I come home. Because if she got her own car, she ain't worrying about your car. Yeah, it's at the shop. I get it when I come home. Right. If you have a savings with her, I would 50% the savings just to keep the lawsuits away. Whatever number's in the savings, split it down the middle, 50-50. Just if you're a nice guy, if not, take it all. I don't know. But me, I would just do it 50-50. So if it's 10 in there, I'd take 5. Leave the rest. Then you got your car, you got everything in your truck, everything's good. Set your truck up to live in because you're going to do that for the next year. I'm giving you a diagnosis right now. I'm giving you a prescription right now. You're going to live in a truck for the next year. Now you visit. Set your TV up, set your video game up, put your computer in there, a laptop, whatever you have. Pull your top bunk down, get these dividers with drawers, put all your clothes and stuff up there. Because when you pull into different towns and see different women, you got to have your stuff together. You got to be able to pull your good clothes out, put your shoes on, put all your shoes on the top bunk, put them neatly. King D. Raj, go to bed. Okay. Right? Okay. Then when they give you, before they give you your first load, you call HR, you get sent to payroll, you change your direct deposit. Make sure you have if you don't have another account, you go get another account. You go get another account, preferably with another bank. And you change your direct deposit to this new account. Number 2, if you have a cell phone with her, get off of it. Go get your own cell phone line. So she ain't looking at your cell phone numbers. Go get your own cell phone now. Basically what I'm telling you to do is man up. Be independent. Go get your own cell phone line. You don't have to tell her about nothing. You don't have to get rid of that other phone. She ain't got to know. Get you another cell phone line. Now, I like to keep 2 phones when I'm in a rocky relationship because I call the second phone the back phone. That's where I get bucket naked at, but, that's my backsliding days. I don't backslide anymore, so I got uno, forget about it. Uno telefono. Actually, I do have 2 phones, but my old lady got access to both of them, so yeah. Now, you have completely separated yourself legally besides the lease. And hopefully she can pay that lease with no problem. If she can't, I suggest you keep helping her pay the rent. I'm going to let y'all go off right now because I know y'all mad. You change everything and she asks you what's going on, chaboo. She asks you how I'm going to pay the rent, you help her pay the rent. Even if she move a new dude in there, all that. And I'm going to wait for y'all to react. Should he keep helping her pay the rent? That's true, Will. But Calm Daddy got a bunch of fees, so get yourself a new bank account. I'm trying to get you in a good position. Will says, hell no, don't help her pay the rent. HF no. You tripping, TB. Don't pay anything. Stack the money. H no. Look how it's so manospheric, isn't it? He should keep helping her pay and save himself a lot of problems, which might turn out to be more expensive on the long run. Moses. Yup, after one why? Yup, TB too nice. Unless you're gonna be like, bump your credit. Thank you, plant-based. Gideon, plant-based, is the only ones that got it right. Y'all got a joint account, so I'm assuming y'all got a joint lease. And these days, you can't move into a place without both names on the lease. You got to keep paying that. You're legally obligated to pay it. See, when you're bouncing, don't mess up your life in the process. Y'all been going 50-50, keep going 50-50. You let, who cares what she got to do there? You got to keep paying your half because legally you have to. If you don't, she's going to default. Let me tell you what she's going to do. She's going to default on it and mess her credit up and go back to her mama's house. And now your credit's ruined. And this is what the saying means. When your granddaddy down the county tell you, do not cut your nose, spite your face. That's what that saying is talking about. That's what that saying is talking about. If you leave and refuse to pay that, they're going to you're going to get an eviction. Yeah, you're going to get an eviction. And then when you finally get a new girlfriend or you move on to a new place and you think I'm getting out of trucking and I want to go get my own apartment, you're not going to be able to. Now you done screwed yourself because you were being spiteful like a woman. Yeah. Yeah, that I ain't paying nothing. That's feminine energy. Okay. Yeah. A lot of y'all was just feminine just now. Y'all was real. I ain't paying nothing. That was real feminine what y'all just did. Flipped it on you. Look at you. Y'all was real painted fingernails just now. I ain't paying nothing. Yo. See, a man would be thinking logically, and he would be trying to figure out what's hurting him. A man would know that if my name's on the lease, it still has to be paid. A man would know that. Yeah, that's listen, when you enter into a joint lease, whether who's getting what but don't matter no more. The lease don't care about that. No matter how you feel about that situation, you signed the lease. You signed the lease. You owe, bro. How am I crazy? Y'all saying I'm crazy? I'm crazy now? So do you not owe it? Let me ask y'all a simple question. Do you not owe it? Why would you even, bro, if that's the case, if you got money to fix the lease, pay your half. Average lease in America is about $15,000. Get it up in cash if you have it. But you're going to pay it. You're either going to pay it now or you're going to pay it later. And look how feminine y'all are. Oh, I would never pay. No, I'm not paying. Thought y'all was ballers, bro. What happened? Look how it changed. Look how it changed that quick. Now y'all ain't ballers no more. Y'all ain't got it. Now y'all not ballers no more. That's hilarious to me. Either I'll pay later because you want her to go through the pain of being kicked out, but that hurts you. I'm not all the way wrong, bro. No, I'm not. Let me tell you something. See, y'all want to talk about this in shades and layers of speculation. There's only one thing, what you signed. In this situation, you signed the lease, bro. You signed the lease, bro. You owe the money. There is no discussion. You owe the money. In this case, both of y'all signed the lease. Both of y'all signed the lease. That means you got to pay that money. Look how feminine. I ain't paying no lease. She got a new relationship. You got a new relationship on the road. What does it matter? You are legally minded to pay this, bro. And you're either going to pay it now or later. And if you pay it later, it accrues interest. So you'll be paying more later. That's why that conversation doesn't matter, King, because you're not in this situation. So your viewpoint is mute. Like, what would you need to speak on this for if you're not in that situation? That don't make no sense. If you sign that paper, you're liable, bro. The creditors don't care what happened. You signed it. We're coming to you to get it. Dave, that's a fact. You're not going to understand it. If that's the case, don't sign. When it's another thing. If you co-sign for that car, you have to pay it if she stopped. Or it's going to mess your credit up and you're going to pay it later. My thing is, how can I not be correct when this is simple legal jargon? See? It's nothing feminine about not paying Well, I mean, what's the main complaint on the manosphere that women don't do? They don't pay. So, yes, it is feminine. Very. Come on, dog. If that's the case, don't sign a lease with her. If you had those feelings, you'd have never signed the lease. You'd have never signed the lease now because you must have been thinking about it. I ain't paying nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, everything you do. Your advice and truck can change my. I appreciate like that, Mr. Johnson. It's that simple. Because now, when you're leaving, you're thinking about you. So you're thinking about how can I get out of this with the least amount of liability? With the least amount of liability. If you're not thinking about it in that, if you're not thinking about this in that framework, that's feminine energy, bro. You're not thinking about your liability. You're not thinking about what this place is going to take you to court for. You're not thinking about they're going to double the price of what you owe. You're not thinking they're going to charge you a whole bunch in cleaning fees and all this recon. If you owe 8, they're going to say you owe 16. You're not thinking about that? That don't matter to y'all because y'all are mad, which is an emotion. You're not thinking about none of this logical stuff because you're mad. That's emotional. Isn't that Manosphere 101? I'm confused right now. I'm so confused. You can't put a lock on that door. She'll get the lock cut off. Both of y'all are on the lease. That's not going to work. And the reason I'm getting all these responses, because a lot of us in the past 25 years were raised, and 30 years were raised by women. So your reaction is emotional. That's why. I don't know what else to say. Like I've pissed so many people off. All right, send $100 to the Cash App if you want me to let them call in, bro. If not, I'm just going to get off at an hour. And it's just going to be up in the air. It's just going to be up in the air. People file bankruptcy all the time, but they don't want to. If you sign this paper, you are giving your word that you're going to pay this. So now y'all word don't mean nothing? That ain't manly. Is that manly? Now your word don't mean nothing? Look how quiet it is today. I got y'all. I got you in the corner. So now your word don't mean nothing. You don't want to pay the money you agreed to pay to the lease company. Screw her. And you don't care about your credit. But all of y'all are business builders. I'm confused. So that don't matter. That don't matter. That don't matter. Y'all so mad. Y'all are so mad, bro. I'm happy you're mad. I really am. Because it exposes. I'm right, bro. It doesn't get more concrete than the lease. You agreed to pay this lease. You didn't tell the place you agreed to pay the lease if she don't cheat on me. I agreed to pay the lease if I decide, unless I move out and someone else moves in. You didn't say that. You agreed. You agreed, bro. You agreed to pay it. You agreed. What are you mad about? Word ain't your bond, dog. I ain't worrying about that. I don't care what my words say. I don't care. I'm gonna ruin my credit just to make her feel bad. How you gonna do that? How that's gonna make her feel bad? You done hurt yourself. That's emotional, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. You didn't agree for her to be a hoe, but your lease has nothing to do with your relationship, bro. It has nothing to do with your relationship. I mean, it's just insane, bro. It's insane that y'all think that. No one cares how you feel about her. That the document you signed has nothing to do with your relationship. Nothing. Now, if you're saying I'm just gonna ruin my credit, then you ain't that type of person I would want to know anyway. Why would I want to know some people that would just ruin their credit to make a person mad? That's stupid. That don't make no sense. King the Trucker, here we go.
Dear Louis Bertha, the re-education.
For the nation. $100 to the cash app to keep going. Are we stopping at an hour?
What's
the cash
good,
app's
my
in.
guy?
Listen, they don't want to pay that lease they signed, but they don't want to pay it.
Is we speaking in boyfriend girlfriend language?
We're speaking in boyfriend girlfriend language. This is a girlfriend. Y'all together. They had a joint account. They signed a lease together. Now he feels some crap is going on. He wants to leave. And I told him, I asked him, we're on the phone on Patreon. I asked him, did you sign a lease? Yeah. Well, you got to pay, bro. That's how it works.
And then he said, what? He feel like he shouldn't?
Yeah. You feel like, nah, shit, I ain't pay.
Only because, you know why? The thing about that is, bro, nobody taught them about credit.
Facts.
So, depends on how old you are. Nobody really cares about that until it hit them in the butt later.
And they trying to get a house.
Yes. When they trying to get something on their own, they done felt like they done built the money and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Then they can't get it. It's because you didn't pay your lease when you was with the girlfriend.
Right. And they gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring it up.
So the thing is, bro, is that you absolutely right on that situation, but I was blessed and fortunate to have both of my parents in my life still right today, mom and daddy. No stepdaddies, no stepbrothers, no none of that.
And hold up. Let me ask you a question. If this boy came to your daddy with this advice and he asked some questions, is your name on the lease? Yeah, my name's on the lease. What is your daddy gonna tell him?
Talking about for like if they break up.
Yeah, he breaking up. He's saying I shouldn't have to pay. I shouldn't have to pay.
My gonna tell him you gonna have to pay unless you want that on your credit in the end.
Exactly. You gotta pay.
Know, that's just good logical. That's just good logical way to put that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you gotta explain that because when you young and stuff like that, bro, a lot of people don't think about credit.
Right.
Because they're not worried about that stuff right now. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people really don't care about credit, really, if you haven't been taught it till later on down the line.
I agree.
You see? But like if we speaking in boyfriend, girlfriend, and then you just all head over heels for this girl and you trying to make her your main girl and and you trying to give her the world, but she mess around and do this on you and y'all break up, then yeah, you're responsible. Let's just say you got a year lease with this girl. Y'all made it through the first year.
Right.
But y'all signed the second year.
Yeah.
Because y'all thinking y'all gonna be
together.
This powerful Beyonce and Jay-Z couple.
And it's only the 4th month of the year and you talking about leaving.
Right? So the thing is 12 months in a year. You still got 8 more months.
8 more months. And what's the average rent right now? $1,600 a month?
$1,600 for a 2-bedroom. Depends on what area you in.
Hold on. Let's see what I'm not that good with math. So we'll call it $1,600.
$1,600 a month.
Times, you said 8?
Times 8. That's 8 more months.
That's $12,800.
$12,800. You gotta do is put a zero on the end.
There are additional fees. So you're not gonna owe that $12,000. You're gonna owe like $17,000.
Yes, and then don't let it be no. You got to think about going to court. There's court costs and fees
Right.
and evictions.
Right.
If you don't pay these, that goes on your record.
And they're gonna say that you trashed the apartment, so they're gonna add $2,000 in cleanup fees
They're
and fixing.
gonna add some more damage fees and all these other hidden fees that they don't tell y'all about in the contract.
Right. And then by the time it gets to the collector, who's gonna add 70% on it, you're gonna owe them $23,000, bro.
You know why the collector fees. You know why the collectors put an extra fee on it? Because they got to get paid for getting involved with it.
Right. And they bought it.
They got to get their money too.
Right. They bought the debt. So now they're going to try to make a profit on it.
Exactly. So in a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, when you break up with this girl, bro, if you don't want your credit to be messed up, I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but you got to pay.
You got to pay it, bro.
You got to. And if you don't want your credit messed up, but if you that type of person that don't care about credit and all that kind of stuff,
we ain't talking anyway.
Go on with your life. Just pay everything in cash.
Pay everything in cash. That's
everything in cash.
But shoot, credit affects you, bro.
It
because
does.
You're gonna mess around, you're gonna get home, you're gonna find that perfect hazmat job, and they bring jet fuel to the to the airplane place.
To the airplane.
And the first thing they gonna do is check your credit.
Exactly.
And if they, because it's what it is terrorist prevention. The first thing they do is check your credit, and they're gonna say, "Oh, you owe over $16,000 in bad debts. You can't work here.
You can't work there because of your credit that you messed up in the beginning, behind trying to wine and dine this little floozy, and y'all ain't getting nowhere." So this is why I go to say, bro, don't use your credit on none of that stuff unless you know you got a real one and y'all about to be married or married.
Right.
Because that's the only time your credit gonna really count.
Right. That's the only time it's gonna matter, because at the same time, what we're trying to, if you're gonna move on, and I'm assuming y'all eventually gonna want another woman, what woman want a nigga with bad credit?
With bad credit.
You supposed to try to elevate to a better one.
Man, the girl don't even want you if you driving a Pinto around.
Right. Who gonna want you with bad credit? So now she get with you. You got a bitter ass story about your ex and how she ruined your credit and how you can't even get an apartment. You can't even get a credit card.
Because the new girl gonna have to know why we can't live good.
Right. Unless you gonna live with her.
Yeah. Unless she the one who got the good credit and she the one that can sign off. But then you back in the same situation that you was in just with her this time.
No, you're in a situation where since you couldn't even be on the lease, she can kick you out.
She can kick you out. That's what I'm saying. She can kick you out and bring Jody in.
And bring Jody in there.
She got the right. She the one who got the credit. She paid the money.
And here goes the weird thing. She should. Because in her past situation, she did the masculine thing and made sure her credit was right. You didn't. You're more feminine than your new girlfriend.
But I wasn't saying that you was wrong on that. I was just saying, like, in my mind, I was just like, nah, because see, I know about credit. I know the girlfriends and the marriages and all this other stuff. So I was just saying in my mind that, nah, I won't use that kind of stuff unless I'm in a marriage.
Right. If not, just live by yourself.
If not, just live by yourself.
Live by yourself.
I never really had those problems.
But here's where the problem comes in. We're talking, this guy's just coming into the industry. He couldn't afford to live to himself before he got into the industry. That's why we have these residual problems when we come in the game. And you start making money, you can't move the same way you did before. You're still paying off bad decisions that you made before you got in the truck.
Yeah, and we all been through that.
We all got them, bro.
Yeah, we all been through that before. Like, I messed up my credit one time by trying to look out for somebody, help somebody. I put an apartment in my name for them, so them and their kids could live pretty smooth. You know, I trusted them. Messed around and beat me in the butt, bro. And I never do that again.
Bro,
never do that again.
16,000 on being a real dude, bro. Hey, it is what it is. I had to pay it, bro.
Yeah, man. So
hold on 1 second. D-Raj done stepped in the building. D-Raj.
Hey.
What's going on, Big Money Griff himself? You'd have bought the house and gave it to her.
Hey, bro, I ain't paying. I ain't paying.
What you mean you ain't paying, bro?
I'm out. Now, it's funny that you said, like, this. I've had this situation, right? It wasn't a girl cheating or nothing like that. I was a college student and I didn't pay my rent. Got evicted.
Mm.
Okay, messed my credit up. You know. Now, when I got with my wife is, she's so good with her money. Good with her all that. So when we got our first apartment was in her name.
Mm.
And when I came out in the trucking, actually no. When I came out in the trucking, we left the apartment. And again, because I lost all my money, I voluntarily, just stopped paying and left the apartment.
Mm. And what did they tell you? Look. Credit still messed up. His phone went out. What did they tell you? What happened?
So they coming. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, they coming back for what you owe right now.
Yeah, they coming back. They coming back. See. But so I had to pay it. But I it took me a year to pay it because again I had just got to started my trucking career and had to make my money back.
Right, and they
so,
still wanted it. What, a couple years later?
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying.
But they saying they ain't gonna have to pay it. They saying they ain't paying nothing.
Oh no, you gonna have to pay now. You can wait until you have to wait about 7 years. If that's what you're trying to do,
right?
You have to wait 7 years, but it's gonna be on there. And them evictions or you're not paying your rent. It's gonna be hard for you to find another place.
You might as well just stay in the truck them 7 years.
Yeah, just go on. Say I'm gonna stay in the truck for these 7 years, stack up your money, let that joint fall off, and then try to get you something.
Yeah,
that's a long 7 years.
That's a long 7 years, bro. But look, they were really mad because I said it was feminine energy. But what my understanding is, you gave your word.
Yeah. Regardless, you didn't sign that paper and say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna pay this as long as everything is going right."
Right, because they wouldn't have let you in there if you said that.
Right. Yeah. Nah.
No.
And again, it's you driving the truck, bro. Just pay your half.
Right.
Or if she ain't gonna pay it, hey, it's all up. What do you want?
Right.
You want your credit to be messed up, or you want to make sure you're good when you're done with this mess?
When you're done with it, because now you're single again. You got to stunt, and you're gonna need credit to do that.
You got to stunt, baby. Come on,
you got to stunt, baby.
You got to get back out there.
You got to get back on it. So how you gonna get back on it if you over here with a bad credit score? And the new Hellcat done came out. You got the 5-year-old Hellcat, so you gonna keep running around with that boxy Hellcat when you could have had the new hotness? I'm confused, bro.
And again, first of all, let's get, because we got to get to the root of the problem. If we ain't married, we're not signing this together.
Bingo.
But they gotta be an agreement at the beginning, though, bro. They gotta. Y'all got to come to an understanding when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be no bad blood with money once you leave. You got to have an understanding with that.
Facts. Because really, if y'all were in a mature, I see you, A-Breezy, give me a second. If y'all were in a mature relationship and the relationship was ending, you would have a conversation with her saying, okay, listen, am I staying or are you leaving? Well, I want to keep the apartment. You going to be able to pay the note? And she like, I could pay the note, but I probably need like $200 a month just to help me out for the lease, so we don't. Then I'll move afterwards and find a more.
200 times 8. Here you go.
All right, here you go. I'm gonna give you the 200 so you can keep it, and then when you leave, you can go to something that's more affordable, or your career may take off or something like that, and you'll leave in nobody's credit. But see, that would matter because if you was dating someone that cared about her credit, that would be a conversation. Because the truth is, you didn't pick her based on that. You picked her on that booty meat. That's why you picked her.
Pretty much. That's why that was the choice.
He's that young Thundercat trying to get that.
You're right.
Now hold on. I have a question here before we let A-Breezy in here. Tank says that's not true because these females break leases every day and still get another place. Hold on, bro. Listen. if we are masculine men and the manosphere is strong, why are we comparing our decision to women?
Yeah.
Well, she gets another car. You don't know what she did to get that car. Women get stuff all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
All the time.
So,
But a man can do the same thing because you. Okay, let me break this down right quick. Right. Let me break this down.
she could have given that oiled up butt cheeks and got that
Bro,
car. You don't know how she got that.
Only way that can really happen, bro, is if you get put out.
Right.
Right? You get put out. But you got the funds to go get you something else. You can go get something else within the next week.
Yeah.
It's levels before it goes to collections.
Yeah. It could have not hit collections yet, and she just
Yeah,
ran
it
it
could
up.
have not hit collections in the next 2 months.
Or her trick got it for her.
Or that. You see what I'm saying? But
Or
the
another
thing
truck
is,
driver got it for her.
we can't compare ourselves to them because it's different situations for everything that you're in.
And you shouldn't, because if you're a man, you wouldn't compare yourself to what a woman does.
I wouldn't even worry about that.
I wouldn't even worry about that.
As a man, bro, I'm going to do what I got to do.
Because the bigger question is, if she lost that apartment, why would she get something new right after it? She bad with money anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, and if this your girlfriend and y'all ain't got kids, why she ain't in the truck with you?
No, but they breaking up. They breaking up.
But they breaking up though.
Yeah,
I'm saying before that though.
She didn't want it. She didn't want him to go in the trucking. She didn't want no parts of it. She
he should have broke up before then.
The lease was already signed.
No, because it might not have happened like that at first. You can't say that.
You can't say that. I ain't saying y'all making excuses. No, you're comparing yourself to a female. That's feminine. Women can do it. Why can't we? You might snap your fingers, bro.
Saying that triggering word.
I don't care if it's triggered. It's true. It's true. You're feminine. Well, women get to do it. So women wear high heels. You gonna wear that too?
Hell no.
You gonna paint your nails?
Nobody.
So I'm just saying. That's another thing women say. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, I feel.
We're talking about the actual what you said you were gonna pay. You went into the rent man. And you told him that I'm going to pay this for the next 12 months. And right on the paper say, if you don't pay this, I'm going to get you. You said I'm going to pay it. You didn't say I'm going to pay it if I'm here. I'm going to pay it if we're together. You didn't say none of that, bro. Then you went back on your...
That wasn't no mutual understanding.
Then you went back on your word, which is if your father was in your life, that's the worst thing you can do to the old heads. Back in the day, they say all you got is your word. You went back on your word and didn't pay it because you wanted to make her mad, which is emotional, and you want to play emotional warfare with this woman like a girl. That's feminine, bro. You signed it, you owe it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
It's that simple. Well, I didn't expect. What you expect is irrelevant. Men don't get I didn't expect it. We don't get help like that.
Nah.
She can go back to her mama house, or she can get a new boyfriend, live in his house, and drive his car, and be on Instagram saying it's hers. She had a different situation than you.
Very different.
Especially if she got good cheeks.
My last man ain't had he ain't this and that.
Oh yeah, she talk about your bad.
And us being as men, we're not going back to our parents' house.
Negative.
We would never do that.
Now, if you're trying to survive, there's an old Miss Jones that'll take care of you afterwards. But you're gonna have to do something strange for some change.
For some change.
I got you, young man. I got you. She gonna hook you up, bro. She gonna let you drive that Oldsmobile she got out there. She gonna let you stay in that rancher house. She gonna let you do all that, bro.
The 3M ring.
Oh, listen, and the only thing all she gonna say is, I know you gotta work, go make your money, but when you come home, you got to pay up, and we ain't talking about no money.
Yeah, you got to pay up. She want rounds.
Hold on one second. Let's get a young buck in here. Y'all stay on. Let's get a young buck in here. Hey, Breezy, is you paying or laying? Which one is gonna be, bro?
I was about to ask you to catch me up since I'm late to the party.
See,
what you got going on?
You don't mess with me like that. Now you're late.
Catch me up. No, bro.
Listen to me. Probably been. Listen to me. He's breaking up, but he signed the lease 4 months into the year. He's gonna leave, and he don't want to pay the lease.
Wait, he signed how long?
A year lease. It's only 4 months into the year.
And he's breaking up with the chick.
He's breaking up. He's leaving. He thinks she's cheating, so he's moving on. And I informed
All
him,
right, well,
you're going to have to pay that
Go ahead,
rent.
go ahead.
And he say he don't want to pay the rent.
All right, so there's some red flags here. Your first red flag was getting into trucking when you got a relationship.
No, that ain't.
First,
Bro, he was already in a relationship when he got in the truck.
that's what I'm saying. I would have never, ever, if I'm in a happy relationship, I'm not doing trucking.
Yeah, well, but
Come on
see,
now.
but if trucking's where the money is for him, how you gonna not do trucking? He need the money.
You gotta just decide. No, you gonna have to. What's more important, your relationship or a lot of money? You can't. You can have both, but it's not gonna be ideal by any means.
That's
Because in the back of your head, you're gonna be thinking, "Is my girl getting piped? Is my girl this? Is my girl that?" And then you're gonna want to be in the truck.
Listen,
I personally
hey,
would
Breezy.
never do that.
Hey, Breezy, listen to me. I was in a relationship when I got into trucking. And let me tell you something I didn't give no shits about. It was if she was getting piped or not. They about
How? It's your girl.
nigga, they giving out checks. I'm coming from the street, nigga. I want some money. I don't give a listen, if she decides to do that, I'm a canceler because the type of chick I can get with trucking money, it don't even look like her. Really, she need to go on. I get better chicks now.
The other end of that spectrum is now, well, see, that's a double standard because now chicks and men, they're like, oh, well, you're a clown if you just try to use your money to flex, or you're a clown if you're trying to use your money to get a girl.
That's
so
it. That's
gotta,
hey, Breezy, let's go slow this because you're young. Let me tell you how dumb that sounds.
That's what I hear. I'm not saying that's how I believe. That's what I hear.
That's what I'm telling you. Ain't no relationship stop me from getting no money, bro. None. If your relationship is where if you're supposed to be with her, she'll be happy you got that opportunity. If she's not, then you're not supposed to be with her. It's that simple. Because if you became a rapper, you'd be gone 30, 160 years a year. But she'll want you to do that because that makes millions. If you was in the military, she couldn't complain. Because now no one complains about military niggas leaving for a year at a time.
You're right.
This is what I'm trying
to answer your question about his rent, though. That's your name is on that. Don't do nothing stupid by letting it go because you're only hurting yourself. She gonna get hers regardless. You're hurting yourself big time if you let that go.
Facts. You're hurting yourself. So he should.
You do not want those problems on your credit.
Now,
it takes way too long.
He could do two things. He could be a dude and say, okay, I know you're cheating. I'm going to go get me a little side junk, and I'm going to keep getting them cheeks when I come home, and don't trip until the lease is up. That's an option.
Smart to do that. I would do that.
But most
in his situation.
But most men these days are so emotional, it's going to come out. He's going to argue. He's going to bring it up.
Because you're right, because I could consider myself emotional if it comes to something like dealing with that, but that's why I would not have a girl out here on the road, because I know how I am emotionally. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just I wouldn't be able to stay focused on my craft and try to worry about that too. So I mean, personally it's not for me, but in his situation I would do what you just suggested, do, because you're getting your lick back and you're not hurting yourself in the long run.
Right.
And if somehow you can still get chicks from her, it works out perfectly until the lease is up, and then you can break it off.
It's one of them situations where when you get, the older you get, the less you worry about if somebody's cheating. Hold on 1 second. Speak to it, D-Raj. When I'm in my truck and I'm gone for 2 days, they give me a 2-day. I don't worry about my old lady at all. And number one, I have a good old,
for a month and a half.
I have a good old lady too. But at the same time, I'm not worrying about none of that. If you decide to trick yourself off of this gravy train, that is your problem.
That's a fact. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. When I got into trucking, I was 2 years married with a 1-year-old. That thought never crossed my mind. Never crossed my mind. And again, the money I saw that you could get out here, I dare you. Go somewhere you want to.
Don't let me be free. Please don't.
Right. Don't let me.
Don't set me free. Don't do it.
And again, you know what I'm saying? And now, and then, you gotta put more faith with it so she ain't gonna know now. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, bro, you breaking up, bro. You gotta pay that AT&T bill, Blair. Jesus, Joseph. King the trucker, you about to start making money. You're 3. She about to let you be free making lease money.
Let me be.
That's a wrap.
Let me be, because like I said, bro, I'm gonna tell everybody like this. When I started trucking, all that cheating stuff was gone because I already dealt with that way before, like in high school, college, all them kind of days. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So all that was over with for me. If you feel like you want to get out there and mess up, and you think Jody is a better catch for you, you think the grass green on the other side, then that's you. Because I can easily find me somebody else that could be on the same page as me.
It's facts.
You see what I'm saying? But when you don't let no woman determine on how long you got to be gone for you to provide for your family or you or your kids. You see what I'm saying? See, I started having kids young, so my mind was totally different. You know, so
you got to get the bag regardless.
My work ethic was stupid, bro. Like, even when I worked, like before I got in the truck and I work in warehouses, bro, I was working 16-hour days, 6-7 days a week, bro, to get that money. Once I left the house, that's it. It's like being in jail. If you in jail, you know your girl is out there.
Oh, yeah.
She's not going to wait on you.
She's giving cheeks up left and right.
She's giving it up. So you can't think about that. You got to have a strong mind on nothing is going to stop you from getting your money. That's the reason why you in the situation, because you get in the trucking to make the money that you need. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's how you can tell, like, I'm from the projects, and people just don't be understanding that. You know, what I do know about the prison thing is dudes know, because they mess with dudes and get money and send it to prison. They already know what the lick is, bro. If you from a real street area, now if you a dude that just ended up in prison, that's different. But if you're in that, they know they doing stuff and sending money to the dude's books. They already know what's going on, bro. They already know what's going on. A lot of y'all don't understand. It's a simple thought process. If you're a man, you have to stand on your word. The world don't give you an out. You signed it, you owe it, and you're gonna pay it.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, but when I moved out, she moved another dude in. You worrying about if a dude is there when you decided to leave her is so stupid. That's so dumb. Why do you care? You the one said you was leaving. Well, I thought she was cheating. That's irrelevant. You wanted to leave. You left. You got your stuff out of there. You moved on. You hitting other chicks now. Why you worrying about if someone living there? That ain't your business. All you trying to do is limit your liability on your credit. That's it.
Yeah. Or if you just balling like that, why not just go on and pay your the money up on it?
Yeah, if you got the cash,
just be done with it.
Just freaking okay. If y'all paying half and it's you owe 12,000 left, go to the company, give them 6.
Yes.
And then all she owe, unbeknownst to her, all she owe is her portion left.
It's her portion. That's it. 6 bands, you can make that, especially if you are doing lease or on the rock.
That's if you in the right field, that's an okay week.
That's a okay.
So you leave for 2 months, you should be able to get that 6 band. Now listen, if she's still not gonna be able to come up with the 1,000, because even if you give them 6, they're not gonna lower what the monthly payment is. But this is what you do. You need to put it in an account, put it to the side, and send it as it goes through, until that lease is secured.
Until the lease is secure.
And you're done, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. You're freaking done. Because if she can't maintain herself, she gonna fall off after that payment stop going. She gonna have to move.
Yep. Because she ain't gonna
Eventually.
be able to keep it going because she don't have you no more.
Now, if we flip this situation, because there's a lot of chicks getting into trucking now. You in the same situation. If you dealing with some dude that work at Dollar Tree warehouse, and he making $300 every 2 weeks or something crazy, and you get in the truck, you get into trucking, and you think y'all gonna stay together, bro, and you sign that paper,
That's on you.
it's on you, Shawty.
That's on you, and that's just what, and that's
Yeah,
just
but
that on that.
yeah, but he
Regardless
should,
how you like it or not.
but he should be a man, darling. That's irrelevant. You said that you would be responsible for it, and this is my thing. I hate when people say, "Oh, well, this person should be a man or this person should be a woman," because you're supposed to pick the people on that basis. You're not supposed to pick someone who doesn't act like that and then say they should be that way. If you cared about someone being a man or a woman, you would have picked a worthy person from jump.
Exactly. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: the older you get, bro, the more you can look into a woman and you can pretty much tell if they can really pretty much be the one for you. You by the way they act, by the way they talk, and by the way they think, they mindset. You got
She had cheeks, King. She had cheeks.
bro.
Let me be real.
Them-
The dude sent me a picture. She got cheeks, bro. She fine.
I'm not worried about them cheeks.
The King, but she got cheeks, bro.
I'm not worried about the cheeks, bro, because cheeks not paying me nothing.
But it look good though.
It don't matter. It don't matter if it look good or not. I gotta get in here. I gotta see what this is at. I'd rather have a girl with a mind than a behind.
So you gonna get past these high level good looking cheeks because she's stupid?
I can't deal with it because you don't have a mind to help me with my future.
Oh, so you
If I'm
talking
just
about on a relationship
if-
basis? You just smash and grab.
I'm smashing and dashing. I'm smashing and dashing.
You smashing and that, but you would have never gotten the whole living with her situation in the first place.
I can't have a living with me, bro, because this ain't right. And if they don't understand that, then I don't know what to tell them, bro.
Bruh, I remember. Let me see how old you is. I remember
I'm 30, about 35, about to be 36, May 30th.
old 3-6 Mafia track on Project Pat stuff. He said, "Man, I done moved in, bought her some rings and some more shit. Man, I'm about to marry her. I gotta marry
About to marry.
her.
Bro,
Don't
I was just
save
listening to
her.
Project Pat
She
the other
don't
day.
want to be saved."
Yeah, don't save her.
But I'm saying, a girl walk up to you and she out here with the real cheeks, bro. Though she fine, supple.
Bro,
You ain't gonna say
having
screw
all
your
that-
credit.
having all that, bro, is just a plus. But if you got this and that, then I'm with it. You gotta have both.
So you saying if she ain't got a big old butt, she just got a regular body, and she don't look, but her mind is on 1,000. You will wipe that over a bad joint.
Any day. Any day.
The King out here
Because you
tripping,
know
bro.
why? Because that woman will help me with my future, bro. It's not all about the booty. It's not all about the cheek meats.
No. Apparently in the comments it is.
Well, maybe to them.
Hey,
but
Breezy
bro, I'm
said,
35.
"Yeah, all right, that sounds good." They don't believe you, bro.
I'm 35, bro. I done been married, divorced, all this other stuff. I know what I'm looking for now. I'm not 19 no more. I don't have that kind of mind frame no more, bro. I don't. Back in the day, yeah, you could catch me like that. But not now, because I'm on a whole nother level in life, bro.
And it's just
You think, let me put it to you like this. Let me put it to you like this.
yeah.
You think Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates now got the baddest girl in the world?
No, they exes are really normal looking.
No. You know what they did? They took a woman with this to help them get what they wanted to. It's only our culture who really want the baddest girls. No matter if it's white, Mexican, Japanese.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say
most
Japanese.
of the hood cultures have that thought
But
because it's a
most
sign of
the-
success.
Yes, that's all they want is a trophy. It's not about just a trophy, bro. It's not just about a trophy. It's about getting farther ahead in life to where you can be better off, to where you don't have to get in the truck no more. You know, Jeff Bezos and them don't go out there and push boxes. You see what I'm saying? If you get my trip for what I'm trying to say.
Right,
This is what
right.
I'm saying.
They
That
thinking
them
they
women
think,
is holding bad women hold men back to
and
doing
vice
what they
versa,
need to do.
and vice versa. Bad men hold chicks
And
back
vice
too.
versa,
It's
bro.
vice
And
versa.
vice versa.
Listen, plain
But
Janes get wife, not baddies, and that's a good point. But at the same time, that
it,
must not be true because these stories keep coming up. You know how many of these guys? You know how many of my Patreon messages is about relationships? Man, these young bucks going through it with these relationships. First of all, D-Raj had a good point. If y'all 22 getting into trucking, your chick ain't got no career yet. Why she ain't go with you? Well, she won't trying to do it. That's your answer right there.
that's a flag.
Ain't no chick that's into you like that gonna let you go off into the world like that
But
without
bro,
them
you
coming.
still gotta look at it though. You still gotta look at it like this too though. Everybody not on that.
Okay, then she ain't. Then
Every
get rid
chick
of her.
don't want to be in the truck with the dude.
That's irrelevant though. That's irrelevant. If you're like,
How?
if you're 21
Yeah.
and you dating a chick working at some random place, she ain't got no career. She's just a random young girl just working at wherever. You know this girl. And you saying, oh, I'm about to travel all over the nation, see all these places, and she don't want to go, bro. You might well just trade up.
But I know as far as what. I mean, because bro, 2 incomes is always better than one.
Yeah, okay. We can have 2 incomes. Get your CDL. My old lady got a CDL. Get a CDL.
Yeah, but dude, bro, that's different.
It ain't different. I know a bunch of girls that got CDLs, bro. Why can't she get a CDL? You working at some regular job. We could lease this thing out and make a bunch of money.
Everybody not built like that.
But why am I interested in a chick that ain't built like that? That's the first question. If you ain't built like that, I ain't interested.
So you basically saying you want a chick to do the same stuff that you do, basically.
I'm saying if this is the plan and we can roll out and you're supposed to follow me as direction, manosphere, then follow my direction. Let's go get these CDLs and run it up. Look how good Married to the Miles is living.
Scared of the truck? What if she don't want to drive no truck?
Okay.
Then you gonna disown her?
I'm not gonna disown her, but you lost points with me. Because what I'm trying to run it up.
But that might not be her.
Yeah, but see,
thing,
you keep assuming I give a shit. I'm not interested in what your thing is. I'm interested in what I'm trying to do. Now, if you're not trying to get with my program, you need to go get with that dude that has a program for you, right?
But she don't have to be in trucking with you in order for her.
See, this is my thing. That's for you. What I'm telling you is, if I'm a young dude and I'm about to leave and travel the whole country, why don't you just come with me? You ain't doing much. In this situation, This girl is not doing much. She's not building a career. She's not.
So you're looking down on her job because she work at McDonald's.
No, first of all, I'm not looking down on it. Math is not looking down. Math is a real thing. Math is factual. You're working at McDonald's. I'm not looking down. It is mathematically down. So what I'm telling you, this is what I'm telling you. All right, You complain about working at McDonald's, Keisha, right? You can't stand that, y'all, right? Well, check this out. We go both get these CDLs. We lease and make double money right now. We can come back in 2 years, buy a house cash. You hold on, no, wait. You respect my direction, right, Keisha? Yeah, I respect you as a man, right? Then come on. Well, I ain't willing to do that. I'd rather stay at McDonald's. Chabu, go to McDonald's. I'll be back in 30 years. Chabu. You rather stay at McDonald's? Where they do that at? Now, if you have something going on where you like, well, I'm studying to be a paralegal, I get it. Okay. You about to make a bunch of money.
So let her go to McDonald's.
Come on, King. You ain't telling the truth right now. You playing.
Bro,
you playing, bro.
Bro, I just can't side with you on this.
Bro, this is my thing. Bro,
if she going to school to be a paralegal, which they make good money.
Oh, first of all, we're not talking about a paralegal. This girl was working at McDonald's.
What you just said.
I said, if you're going to be a paralegal, you're going to a real career. Okay, I will support you.
Okay.
Because really what's going to happen is when you become that paralegal and start making that 150, I can make less money locally and we can be together. So now we got something to work towards. Yeah. I understand that. But if your chick is working at freaking some random place, she don't even really like her job, or she going job to job to job, ain't really doing nothing. You know who I'm talking about.
If she job hopping trying to figure it out.
Then you need to come
with a good solution. then you come on with me.
Then you
Let's
need
do
then
this.
you need to come with me. But what I'm trying to tell you is I don't give a fuck what you feel like. That's how I feel. I'm not one of them type of
Yeah.
niggas where I'm caring about what you feel. Either bitch you in my program or I'm leaving. You don't
Right.
have an option. That's how I get down.
Because the options that I gave you, they're not working.
No,
Obvioly,
the options you've been doing for the past 2-3 years, we see it's not working.
So
So let's.
now you gotta go. Now you got to go my way or no way, right?
Or are you gonna sit there and just suck because that's what you want to do? And then if in
Is that basically what you're saying?
right, and in that case,
I done let you do it for 2-3 years your way.
in that case, if you want to just suck like that, you ain't for me anyway. You're not for
Yeah.
me. I don't want to live like that.
I feel that. Yeah, because every man wants a woman that's on the same level as them. You feel me?
Now, I mean
Every man wants that.
that's true, but more than anything, I want if you respect my direction as you say, you will respect my direction. Because let me tell you, when them Mexicans tell they old lady we getting in the truck, they get in the truck, bro. When them Indian dudes I be seeing on the road take their old lady and girl, they get in the truck.
Yeah.
Them white dudes
they
that
get-
live down in the county of Mississippi, I'm about to get a Peterbilt,
Yeah.
we about to leave. They get in the truck. The only freaking culture where she got a choice is Negroes. And we the only ones with the terrible marriage rate. Is there some comparison here?
Very terrible. Very terrible.
Hold on. King D. Rogers jump back in. Is there some comparison here? If I'm your old man, you respect me as a man. I'm about to drive down the county. Married to the Miles make $1 billion a year together. They own a truck. Him and his old lady can drive. They make double. How is this a bad idea? And what she gonna tell you? I don't want to go because I still want to go to the cabaret and drink Hennessy. Get out of here. Get on the truck, bro. Get on the truck. What are we talking about here? D-Rod.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. If me and my wife, if I would have got in here right before when we got married, I don't care if she was going to be a doctor or a lawyer. Get your hind parts in this truck. None of that. No. Nope. Get in the truck. Because I got in the truck because I seen the potential. And even knowing, especially hindsight, knowing what I know now, it ain't no job she could do.
That's gonna make what you
that-
made.
No, and have the freedom and the things that we could do. No, sir. You ain't gonna get in the truck because you want to go be a doctor. Hey, but you go do that then. You go do that. Because again, like you said, only in our culture,
Right. She has a choice.
you trying to be independent. You trying to get
No.
out. No.
You're not independent no
You
more.
get our money. Yeah, you with me.
Right.
You gonna get what I get. Then now once I knock you up after a year or so, we on the truck, then you can go home.
Right.
But if you ain't no. If I would have, we got married in 2012. If I would have got in the truck in 2012, she would be in the truck with
She would be in the truck. That's
Be in
just
the
that
truck.
simple. And here's the thing. A lot of this is speaking in generalities because do what works for you. If you have a trustworthy woman and you done knocked her up and you trust her at home, you're good. Do you understand millions of families were raised like that in the 60s, 70s, and 80s where they daddy was a trucker and they mom and dad stayed together for 40 freaking years, bro? But that is not
My
the
granddad
case no
drove a
more.
truck. Yeah.
My granddad drove a truck too. My father drove
Yeah.
a truck. My uncles drove trucks. No, my father ain't still with it, but my uncles are still with their wives.
Yeah. But again, the thing, I mean, especially if you are a truck driver and you're a person that leases a truck or an owner operator right now, because maybe some, even company though, if you're a truck driver, period, F that. If you're a truck driver, you see the benefits of having an extra clock. Don't do
Man, come on, bro.
that. That extra clock is something serious.
Come on, bro.
So if you young, that's what I'm saying. If I was like, you ain't got no kids, why it ain't no way.
She just
my
want to chill
woman
at the
ain't getting in
house.
truck.
She just want to chill at the house
Yeah.
and work at McDonald's.
Yeah, no, sir.
Hold on.
Bro, she could have been working somewhere like making good money. No,
Bro.
don't get in the truck.
I'll give you another angle. Even if she said, I can't drive the truck, but I'm just going to sit on the truck with you, I would take that over her sitting
That's fine.
at McDonald's because I'm about to see San Francisco. I'm about to see Malibu. I'm about to see all the country. Why wouldn't she ain't even interested in the experience? She ain't interested
Bro,
in
let me
just
say
seeing
something.
it.
Why we got an apartment? Why we got an apartment?
Get rid of all of it.
The apartment gone.
I see you, A Breezy. Give me a second.
Home time is wherever we gonna be at. All right,
Right.
we tired of driving. Let's get a load out to LA and take a week off.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Me and my old lady got freak nasty in every state in the union. Every state has been destroyed with disgusting sex because we done freaky deep from this coast to that coast to
I'm
this
jealous.
area.
I'm jealous because I've been in the game 8 years and ain't been to take my wife nowhere.
Real talk. Ain't no sex, I'm going to say this right now, better than truck sex. I put it out there. If you got an old lady at the crib and she picks you up from the rest area, hit it in the truck before y'all go home. I'm giving you some real stuff. 1 second. Hey, Breezy got something to say. Young Buck. Hey, Breezy, yes.
I low-key wanted both of them to be in here for this because there's no way that you can pitch that to a female in this generation that is under, I'll say, 24.
That's not true.
And this is what I'm gonna say. It's 90%, maybe 85.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna want to be on the truck when there's so many ways now for women to make money so easily off of social media. This is not a glamorous job. You can pitch whatever you want to that woman that's young, like 25, 24, 23, younger than that. You can pitch it to them all day, but when they see their friends and this, that, and the third doing whatever
Hey,
they're doing back
Breezy.
home, it just
Hey,
does
Breezy.
not appeal.
Hey, Breezy.
I'm not defending it.
Listen to what I'm
just
saying.
saying.
Listen to what I'm saying. I know 150 under 24-year-old black females in trucks on TikTok right now looking for a boyfriend. Peep game. Peep game what I'm telling you. And they wanted their boyfriend to go. And what did their boyfriend tell them? No.
Oh, the man said? Oh,
Hell yeah, they said no.
That's crazy.
They in the truck with hot box, wet and tight, and couldn't get the dude to get on. Well, we can go make a bunch of money. Dude won't interested. And they on the truck right now doing dances in front of the camera alone.
TB, I understand where you come from. It's hard to pitch that to somebody because how many ideas have you had to make
But
money?
see, well, this is my problem with you, A Breezy. I don't give a hoot and freak nanny how hard it is to pitch. Listen, if you ain't down for my plan, move on.
Okay, okay. I'm with you on that. I am completely 100% with you on that.
Hold on 1 second.
how
K
many-
Mikes.
Okay.
K Mikes. Go to TikTok, type in pretty girl trucker or pretty trucker, or type in lady trucker, and there's literally 2 million videos of chicks on TikTok talking about trucking.
I feel like you're contradicting yourself on that because I remember when you said that it's a dude on the truck and that's how they're able to get on here and make all these videos.
I'm not
all
contradicting
cute.
myself. If the camera is floating, then someone's holding it. You can tell who has a floating camera and who doesn't. And this is my problem with you. This is my problem with you young sons of bitches. This is what annoys me about y'all. Bro, y'all gotta have some game, bro. What do you mean
Don't
it's
do that.
No, what do you mean
Don't do
don't do that? How you mean it's hard to pitch it? It ain't hard. Talk them into
I
it.
haven't done it personally. I feel like I just like it's something that would be hard to pitch. And I'm not saying it's impossible.
Bro, then that means
but-
you're discussing something you don't have any experience in. You need to try it out first. Here's my thing. If you was dating a chick that you like and you make you say you make $2-3 grand a week, right?
Yeah.
So if let's take trucking out of it. And I went up to you and you got a nice little thing with you. And I said, hey,
Alright.
I'm going to give you a job where it's free for you to travel, free for you to go to all these fancy places, and I'm going to pay you and your old man $6 grand a week. Would they take it?
I mean, on paper, it sounds great. I ain't gonna hold you.
See, I don't need that because that's a young thing. It's a simple yes
Okay,
or no.
fine.
If you're gonna travel, I'm gonna send you to travel, see all the places you see on TikTok, and I'm gonna pay you $6,000 a week. I mean, chicks are getting flown out for $1,200 to get their cheeks busted. I'm gonna pay you $6,000 a week, and you can stop in any of these places for a day or two and enjoy the scenery. Would they take it?
Yeah. If you told me I can't say my answer, yeah. But I feel like King had a point. King had a point. When he was
Okay,
saying,
now
bro.
you're going to irrelevance. You just said it's hard to pitch it. My question is, you never heard it pitched that way, have you?
No, because I'm gonna feel me being paranoid. I'm gonna be like, what's the little letter?
See,
like, what's
that's
the little
and
white
here
lie?
you go. As a young man, you go to what's irrelevant. I'm telling you something straight to the point. That means that if I have a pitch that way, that means that I know how to make it happen. The only reason why it ain't happen for all these other people because they don't know how to pitch it. Now you're saying, "Oh, that's a pitch." That's not a pitch. You told me you make $2,000-$3,000 a week. If you had an extra drive shift, wouldn't you make double?
You're not. It's not guaranteed. It don't work like that, man.
Bro,
Stop.
stop, A Breezy. You're talking to me. Don't tell me it don't work like that when I know it does.
Okay. All right.
I do. Be real, bro. I do this for real. I was at your company. Be real. You're at my company, bro. I know it works that way. So if you have 2 drive clocks and your DM at Prime knows you have 2 drive clocks, you're telling me you're gonna be making less than $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a week?
I saw what my trainer was making. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Get out of here,
5
bro.
Yeah. 5. I'll give you that. No,
Come on, A Breezy. You gotta get off the drugs, bro. You gotta stop smoking drugs, bro. I'm serious. Stop drinking.
I got you.
I will say it again.
You're right, dude. I can't argue.
The reason why I know, hey Breezy, because Married to the Miles been out here making a bunch of money for years. For years. Y'all can go to their channel, look at what I'm talking about. They've been on vacations. They've been to all the places they wanted to go at the same time stacking bread. It's possible. Y'all have
can't be like you, bro. You found the perfect person that was literally willing.
Did I just say me?
With you.
I said Married to the Miles. I didn't say me. That's another.
These are outliers, though. It's not.
See, and this is
and let me.
Hey, Breezy, this is why my generation hates your generation, because what you're speaking from is self-limiting beliefs. I'm speaking from experience. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. You're telling me what it could be. I'm telling you what the fuck it is. Well, I'm telling you that they're out there been making money for almost 10 years straight. You know how much money they can have stacked up? Now,
you feel like it has a difference because of their age and the time they were in?
No.
Oh.
It's no difference. It just depends on if you real or not, if you about bullshit or not. Don't be scared to make no decision.
You're telling me that there's young couples out here my age doing this?
Yes.
I haven't.
Dude, I guarantee you there is, bro. When I was in trucking school, there was a couple there that were younger than me. I got my license at 26. It was a white couple, it was a white dude and a white girl. And they were in there getting their CDL together. It happens every day. The reason why you don't think it is because they don't have YouTubes. I'll give you another example. There's white dudes on the truck with their old lady, been on the truck 25 years.
Yeah, because you see it a lot. You see a whole bunch of couples out here that race in the truck together. You don't see us often, but you see that.
1 second, A Breezy. What can go wrong? Anything can go wrong. A Breezy can die tonight. Solo. Why are we so focused on what's negative and what's wrong? See, that's why I say y'all soft as shit, bro. Oh, this can go wrong. Nigga, you can die taking a shit. You can die walking down the stairs. Most people die in the shower, and you don't have no problem washing your ass. Oh my God, King D. Ross, they get me going.
Hey, bro, you know how to make somebody mad, boy. You have me. I've been wanting to get it to the young boy. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. First of all, you know this, like you said, this new generation. Let me tell you, I'm the man, and I say we gonna get in this truck.
We're getting in the truck.
You either gonna get in the truck or you're not gonna be a part of this. At 21 years old, yeah. And let me tell you something. This ain't glamorous because I'm in the truck by myself. We can make it glamorous,
right?
But if I'm in the truck by myself, I don't need to be glamorous. Just me, and
just
I'm married.
Just me and you, baby.
But, and again, like you said, with today's age, with making money on social media, there's women who are in relationships that act like they own vacation by themselves and take pictures. So we could be like, honey, your page could be like you.
It could be popping.
Right, wink, wink.
You can get on here.
We'll take pictures, right?
Right. And I'll videotape you taking the pictures on the beach with the water, all the little Instagram shit, and they don't know how you got there.
All that. Right, all that. We could do that. But again, the thing is, you would, because when I told my wife, again, we were newly married, and we had a 1-year-old. So I said, hey, honey, again, I lost all my money. This is how I'm going to get the money back, and I'm going to change our lives. Is you in? Or is you out? That was it. Yeah, no, it was it. Is you in or is you in? That was it. Because this is what I said. This is how I'm going to take care of the family.
And Newski
So-
says we're talking like we're promoting marriage and not saying the downside. Bro, what I'm trying to, the reason why I'm explaining this to you is that there's a downside to everything. I'll give you
Everything,
another one.
yeah.
There's a downside to being alone.
Yeah.
There's a
Listen, man,
downside to
You
being,
can see it when drivers want to talk your head off when you're in the truck
yeah,
stop.
they're alone.
Yeah, they're lonely.
But you telling me, let me explain to y'all what's gonna happen. I'm gonna say, my old lady, I see it. We family. We get to a place, and the dude say, "Listen, the load says this reefer. The load says we got to 11 o'clock to give you the load." A word. Me and my old lady is gonna drop the trailer. Bobtail go take a shower. We gonna bobtail to a nice restaurant. We gonna eat good. And then we gonna come back, get back under that trailer about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. We gonna get bucket naked. And we gonna hump hard right there by the food. We don't care. We gonna have nasty, weird truck sex.
Hey, bro, you stupid.
I'm being real with you. We gonna have nasty, weird truck sex. Then we gonna use our dude wipes to wipe off a little bit. Then we gonna watch Netflix with one nipple out and Cheetos in our belly button. That's what's about to happen. While you sitting over in that truck paying the OnlyFans
By yourself. Right.
by yourself, talking about I'm better than you because I'm alone. Manosphere, you're
Right.
tripping.
Using the shape weight being ashamed.
If the manosphere says a woman shouldn't be alone, then that means a man shouldn't be alone either.
Right.
Now, whether you decide to marry, that's paperwork. I'm not involved in that.
Yeah.
Are you telling me? He says men have man caves literally to get away from their wife at home. That means they got the wrong wife.
Yeah, you got the wrong wife, cuz.
Because I have a man cave in my house. And I done got cheeks in here a couple times. Nasty, ignorant cheeks.
Yeah.
So you're telling me you built a whole place in your house to get away from your woman? You probably got the wrong woman.
That's the wrong one, cuz. Yeah.
I'm confused at y'all. And this is my thing. Y'all have let the YouTube, manosphere, and gender war warp
Yeah.
your thinking. It is very simple. Find someone you can deal with. Tell them your plan. If they not down with it, move on. Because I'm telling you, there's women, 10, 11, married, together, own their own truck, seeing all the freaking money. Let me tell you something. The number one group of people getting money in trucking is couples, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Every day, I would tell Mary to them, I'm jealous.
They getting all the money.
I told you I'm jealous because you had your girl on there. I'm like, if I could get boy,
Man, I got I'm getting $8,000 weeks with both of our fucking drive times, and I'm getting cheap, as my boys say on American
And
Dad,
cheeks,
snot. I'm
right.
getting sniz on the reg. I'm chilling. And
bro, you know the crazy thing, when you in the truck stop, you see somebody get out the truck with their girl. The first thing, dang, well, I know you
Hating.
getting them cheeks every night.
hating. And you don't care what she look like. He getting
Right,
cheeks every night,
I don't know
bro.
what. Right.
I'm getting midday hand jobs and all type of freaky shit. And then on top of that, when in the middle of my shift, she'll just reach forward and give me a grilled cheese sandwich with bacon on it or something crazy. I ain't even have to stop.
Hey, bro, I'm hating again.
Because here's the problem that I'm going to say this. This is going to piss some people off, King D-Raj. It's going to piss some people off. The generation before me messed up with one thing, the erosion of monogamy. There is a financial benefit, a compounding interest to staying with the same person for 40 years.
Yeah.
And I know
And
y'all don't
early.
believe that.
Yeah.
But as King says, his father stayed with his mother. His mother and father have a benefit to being together that long.
Yeah.
And y'all don't understand. It'll be something as simple as I've been with the same person 20 years. This person got dope benefits at their job. Then when this person dies off, they working at their job and they getting the retirement death benefits from the other person's job. And old dude paid the house off before he died.
Yep.
So she driving around and she got a paid off house. She getting his death benefits until she die. And she has her job with a retirement that's coming later. There is benefits to staying together.
Yeah.
But the reason why y'all don't stay together is, I'm gonna be real with you because I'm on a rant here. Y'all nasty. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Y'all are disgusting and over sexualized.
And weak.
And weak. And what has made you weak is broadband booty.
Yeah.
Porn sites.
Yeah.
When you go to IHOP and Bill is wheeling Martha in who can't walk no more, that's success.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. My grandparents been married for 64 years.
64 years. He don't have to
64
ask
years.
where my muffin is, RJ.
No.
It's just there.
No. Yeah, it's just not. Yeah, it's
And
they only they ain't no talking. Everything is everything. Yeah, it's fine.
everything is everything. And let me tell you why. If you would try to talk T. Rogers' grandmother or talk King the trucker's mom out of bringing the food to his dad, she would cuss you out.
She a cuss boy. What?
She would say, and that's the problem with y'all. See,
Yeah.
back in the day, you would go to your grandma's house and your cousin would bring a boyfriend and grandma be fixing the food. And then grandma would bring a plate to your granddaddy and then she'd sit back and watch.
Yeah.
And then when your cousin boyfriend and your sister's husband had to get up and go to the kitchen, she would stop them and
Yeah.
say, go sit down.
Yeah.
She would call the two girls in there and say, what are you doing? Why? Why didn't you bring him his plate? Oh, he got feet. No, boo-boo. That don't work. It don't work like that. You bring his plate to him. And they would ask, why, grandma? Because if you're not willing to bring him his plate, there's a woman that is. That's the truth.
My grandma would tell my cousin boyfriend, "Oh, she ain't the one for you.
She ain't the one
Her
for you.
own blood.
Yeah, she ain't
the
right.
one for you, baby.
She ain't right for
Be
you.
honest with you. She ain't the one for you. If she ain't taking nothing to you, she ain't the one for you.
My Aunt Evelyn
Yeah.
would go up to my cousin's man and say, you lucky I'm not 50 years younger. And she'd be like, why? Because I'd have took you from her.
Right.
How? Because I'd have brought you your plate and everything.
Yeah.
And those little
Put your feet up.
And here goes another one. Here goes another one. Your grandfather don't get to pick what month he pays half the rent. He just pays the whole thing for 40 years straight. He pays the whole thing. Her car note paid. The car oil change paid. Everything is paid. So if all he wanted, let's say your granddaddy a freak, all he like is banana jelly on his dick and get a hand job and get his food brought to him to his special care, guess who gonna do it? Your grandmother's gonna do that. But you some bitches are so worried about who's getting the better half of what's going on and what you're not gonna pay. That's because both of y'all are feminine and you're worrying about who's working more. That's a feminine thought. We already know who's working more. You as the man. My old lady don't drive as many miles as I do. What are you talking about? I'm working more. I'm assumed to work more. And guess who cooks less? Me. Guess who cleans less? Me. You have it so freaking confused because y'all are watching this manosphere bullshit. You don't have to watch the manosphere to know how a relationship go. Find any old couple and talk to them. And they will tell you.
That's it.
Oh, they done got me going, bro. I'm sorry. I'm getting riled up, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Hey, but it's the truth though. It's the truth because it's funny. Watch it. Like I be having to scroll past that stuff because it be dudes attacking the women and women attacking. I'm like, we work together. Figure out your role and go from there.
Right. And here go another one. Here go another one that black people don't understand. Here go one second. I gotta let Keenan here. 1 second. Here's another one black people don't understand. Do you think the gender roles are reversed when let's say this white guy he goes to college and he gets a art degree, and in college he fall in love with Katie, but Katie's going to be a medical person. Okay, they fall deeply in love. They get a little apartment, a Shih Tzu. They do yoga together. Everything's great. They get out of college. He goes and teaches art at the high school. She goes and becomes a doctor. Okay? Now she's a doctor. She goes to a residency. He's working at the high school. They broke for them first 5 years. Old car, all of that, whatever. They stay together. She finally gets her dream job at the Dream Hospital. She moves to Seattle. He goes with her. He works at the high school in Seattle. She works as the main person at the hospital in Seattle. She's making $240 a year. He's making 46. Is he less of a man? Is she? And here go another one that people need to hear about. Is she gonna let you take her man because he makes less? No. No. Is he gonna be riding a busted car because she make money and he don't? No. She ain't going for none of that, bro. That's my old man. We both got Subarus now. He got the Forester, I got the small one. They together. She turns around, gets her own practice. She making $400,000 a year. He goes to a professor of art. Now he's finally making $100,000. They move into this big house. Do they argue over who put the money down on the house? No. No. Hey, Breezy, what you meant to say is the black women you talk to don't respect men. And this is my problem with y'all. What you're doing is you're watching YouTube and you're taking on the plight of these nerds that got manosphere channels. That's not your plight. First of all, hey, Breezy, you're light skinned, so stop. You're light skinned, bro. You're not even involved in this conversation because you can get you a white girl if you don't date one already. You're not the same as all these niggas on here. You're not the same, bro. You're light skinned. You have your pick of the women because you're light. You can date a Katie. So stop acting like you have the same plight as us. You don't. You light skinned, you thin, and you make a bunch of money. You not struggling to get no butt. What are we talking about? Y'all gotta stop lying, bro. And let me tell you, here go another one. The black women y'all choose don't respect women. Because let me tell you, there's a bunch of married black women in the outskirts of Mississippi, Birmingham, Louisiana, and Texas who are married. Look at A Breezy. I got a white girl. I'm going to bed. That's it. I'm done. I'm through. Hey, Breezy, you set me off, bro. I'm done. I'm about to go off. I'm about to go off right now. King, I'm going off because he got a white girl. I got a white girl. I'm done. Why do I talk to y'all, bro? I'm through, bro. Hey, see, this is my thing about A Breezy. He like my little brother because he made me so mad, bro. He made me so angry. He makes me so angry, bro.
TV, you can't. TV.
I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Woosah.
I can't, bro.
The pressure points.
I'm about to call A Breezy mama and I'm gonna say, stop it. He is making my job hard,
bro. But you, TB, I gotta keep it real with you, bro. You can't let that kind of stuff get to you. I feel how you feel about it. I do. I feel how you feel about it, though, bro. But everybody is entitled to their own perspective.
Peep game, King. This is what makes me mad about it. Okay, I'm not telling you not to have a white girl though. This is my thing.
We're not arguing that.
Peep game. If you got a white girl, get out of this conversation about black women. You opted out.
Yeah.
So now, why are y'all in the manosphere conversation? You're not in the manosphere conversation with black women because you got a white woman. Now, I'm not telling you that's bad or not. Huh?
So you basically say he sold
I
out.
did not say that. You said that. What I'm saying is, okay, I'll give a better analogy. Me and King is over here, because you know cars. Me and King is over here talking about Audis.
Yeah.
You got a G-Wag.
Nah, I want an R8.
Okay, you got a G-Wag.
All right.
If you have a G-Wag, why are you coming all the way over here talking to us? Well, I just want to get in the conversation. You got a G-Wag. You're done, bro. Why are you even over here? It pisses me. It makes me so mad. That's like King, who has 20 cars, talking to me about the transit system. He don't take the bus.
Hey, I don't know nothing about no bus line.
It makes me so angry, bro, because it's like, if that's the case, if you have a white girl, why do you care about this conversation?
Right, bro. Hush.
Dog, I just be wanting to punch in the air, bro. Hold on 1 second. I got to hear what King got to say. King.
Yo, this me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah. So what he's saying is the white girl he got told him, I ain't getting in that truck with you. That's what he said.
No, he said the black girl said that.
The
He
black
said
girl
you're not.
said
He
that.
said that you are not talking no black woman into getting in the truck with you.
That's a lie. And again, that's like you said, it's plenty of black women
Man,
that are married and happy.
in the truck, getting them cheeks
Yeah.
busted.
Yeah.
10-11's on the thing now. They married in the truck. He said me it can't be done.
Yeah, it's definitely can be done.
Married to
Like,
the mouth.
if I ain't have a whole bunch of children, my wife would be in the truck with me right now.
Look, I can name them right now. Married to the mouth. 10-11 trucker. There's a thing called the trucking couple. These are all channels you can follow. And here goes another thing too. What does the age have to do with it, bro? Y'all keep acting like y'all more mature than us. So why you gonna see? I hate that about young people. Y'all act like y'all know more than us. You act like you more mature than us. Then we tell you something. You say I can't do that because I'm young. That don't make no sense.
Right. I've always acted on, if an older person tell me this is what they're doing now, I probably should start trying to do it at my younger age so I
Right.
can be ahead of the curve.
Because you have an advantage, which is time.
Yeah.
You have time. It can be done. Here's the truth about you young people. It's not being done because y'all are humping and screwing all up and down the freaking countryside.
Right.
That's why it's not being done, because you don't want to limit your ability to hump.
Yeah. Hey, Breezy, little young, he a young Thundercat. I know he out here getting it in.
Bruh. Hey,
I
Breezy,
know
hey,
on
Breezy
Friday
just,
night, he getting somewhere getting fresh. I know
and
he got 3 J's.
listen, and he's light skinned.
Yeah, I know. Hey, bro, he probably spraying 2-3 different colognes on, Axe spray.
Look, he done showed back up. I'm not even going to talk to him. You can talk to him, D-Raj. I'm done.
Let me
I'm not
talk,
even
yeah,
gonna
let me
talk
talk to him. Let me talk
I'm
to
not
the
even
young
gonna talk to
buck.
him.
Hey, Breezy.
Hey, Breezy.
Man, all this
Man,
cow.
you done made
Oh
this
my
man mad today,
God.
man.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm the outlier. I'm speaking for the general public on this. You cannot take a woman this day and age that is below the age of 24 and pitch that this is something
Yes, you
that's
can.
doable.
Yes, you
Look,
can.
let me explain the climate.
Let
me
him
explain the
explain,
climate.
D-Rod. Let him
Okay.
explain it.
Hold on, let me finish.
All
The
right.
climate now, a woman is not really going to respect you like they
Hold on.
would back in the day where the guy takes care of everything, because you're going to have pushback now. Oh, well, you pay all the bills, but you can't tell me I can't do this, 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 and this. You're going to have pushback. It's not where you can bring home the bread, you make the rules, and they listen. It's not like that anymore. I hate to say it, but it's not. It's not cut and dry
Breezy.
like it's
Hey,
not
Breezy.
cut and dry where somebody
Breezy.
that's in the
Hold it. Hey, Breezy. Hey, look. I need to give you a class, man, how to talk to these women.
He ain't got no game.
Talk to them, bro. It's not. I
It
promise you,
is.
I got no problem talking to females, dog.
But this is the thing, hey, Breezy. This is the thing. What you forgetting is me, TB, King. We was 21, 22, 23 before too. And the thing,
Back in the day, it's not
No,
now.
hey, bro, it's all, bro. It ain't nothing different, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Ain't
It ain't nothing
Yes,
different,
it.
bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey, Bree,
you
look,
didn't have
only
TikTok.
different. We had Black Planet. What are you talking about? We
You don't
had
even know
Black
what that
Planet.
is. You didn't have.
Yeah, we did have
Yeah,
Black
this is
Planet. I ain't gonna let you
We
do
had
that.
Black Planet.
We had
bro.
Black
Bro,
Planet,
don't
bro.
do
Don't do
that.
that.
Don't do that.
We had Black
But
Planet in
anyway, look.
MySpace. Don't do that.
Yeah,
AOL
yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
Don't do
But
that.
again, hey Breezy, on some real. Hey, bro, I was dealing with college
baby.
women, okay, who
in
were
high
working
school.
on. Yeah, I was dealing with college when I was in college. Dealing with, I had a girl, her brother played in the NFL, so she won't worry about money. But because I was her man, we're gonna do what I said. Yeah, we're gonna do what I said. We're
The
gonna.
man was valued back then. Men are not valued the
It's the same.
same now.
Hey,
You're
Breezy,
not.
hey Breezy, hey
King,
Breezy.
King, back me up. King, please.
Hey, look,
back me up.
hold on. Hey, Breezy, whenever we get a check, I need your number, cause you and I, we gonna link up, and we you know what I'm saying. I'm married, so I can't.
Please do, bro. I need.
We
insight,
gonna link
please.
up. I gotta see your game, cause right now your game sounding weak.
Hold on.
That's what it sound like.
Real quick. This is what I said before. I'm gonna say something that Friday put down years ago. The problem is, Craig, you got no game.
Ain't got no game. Ain't got no game. Ain't got no game.
Oh my god.
Ain't got no game.
All right, hey, hold on, D-Ryan. Hold on, D-Ryan. Hold on, D-Ryan. Hold on, A Breezy. Hold on, Trucker Brian.
Yes.
Okay. Listen to your boy. A Breezy right about one thing. Time has changed, bro. But A Breezy, nothing is new under the sun. It's just everything is just coming back around the same, but just a different way. But you got to look at it. It's 2023, bro. Things is supposed to change for the better, but people just doing things on a different aspect of the world now. Like TB got the thing with a girl being in the truck with him. But if you got a woman who's on social media, she could just flap her breast around and she get $3,000 doing it. Bro, that's just what the world is coming to today.
And why would you take a woman like that seriously?
You really wouldn't.
Right.
You really wouldn't. But an older guy wouldn't. But a younger guy would think that that's something cool because, bro, we've been that age before. You see what I'm saying? We've been this age before. So we understand that somebody with young cheek neeks coming around, showing their breast off and like these days, bro, but look, our women today got saggy breasts.
Facts.
Falling in their lap.
Right.
Because they not doing the workout stuff like they should. But you got some older women that look just like 20-year-olds.
And the truth is, if you love that old lady, you would stick with her with them saggy breasts. You wouldn't leave them because their breasts got saggy. You don't put 3 kids in it and you're mad her breasts got saggy. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. But that's the thing, though, TB. We got to look at it as the way that the world has changed today.
Hold up, a woman just called in.
Young people thinking like this.
They thinking like this because they watching all this manosphere bullshit. 1 second.
But TB, it's out there. Because even like you said a long time ago, whatever you put on the internet and it stays up, would you let your kid watch this?
Right.
It's all about what you allow your kids in whatever to watch.
Hold on. I got a woman calling in. Hold on, let's see her side. 10-11.
Greetings and salutations, good people. I'm calling on behalf of the married people, female, saggy titty delegation. How are you?
Listen, 10-11. A Breezy feels that women wouldn't get on the truck with them in his generation.
You know what? I'm going to say that would be a yes and a no. If a man has a plan and he shares that plan in an equitable way where the woman can see the vision, she'll absolutely buy in and get on the truck.
AKA game.
From the hip, yeah, that would be a hard no.
So, peep game. The reason why I say this is incorrect, because the amount of 21 and 22 and 23 and 24-year-olds on the freaking truck doing videos to get attention and wanting a boyfriend. So you can't say that women wouldn't do it. Because there's more women in trucking now than ever before. So you can't say, oh, well, y'all are old. But see, the funny thing is, back when we were younger, there wasn't that many women in trucking. You actually have more of an option to do it now because it's something they would do.
Agreed. And a lot of women, too, are going to do it just because they see the end game. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily need, you got this, I'm not going to say it's a new generation of independent women, but I think that the values have changed significantly over the years where women have more of a masculine energy, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. You know, they're on their hustle, they're on their grind, because a lot of times the men that they've dated or chosen to date didn't have the same philosophy. They didn't have the same grind. They didn't have the same leadership. So they just decided, well, I can do bad by myself. Let me go out here and get it on my own. They just haven't found the caliber of man, but it could be in the pools that they're looking in. You know what I'm saying? They just haven't found their equal. And so if people would just take their time instead of trying to get the Sacagawea and the meat, you know what I'm saying? Don't think with that head, think with the other one to get to know somebody before you drop your seed. Then you can decide if that person is equally yoked or not.
They out here seed dropping.
They seed dropping.
Hold on. We have a lot of men on the thing, and I guess they got something they want to say. 1 second, 10-11. Let me get K Mikes out the way. Chow, I see you. Give me a second. K Mikes.
Hey, what's up, TB? Can you hear me?
What's going on, Playboy? Tell me how I'm wrong. You young.
Hey. I ain't saying that you wrong. This is more for A Breezy. Cause I'm young. I got 3 kids, but I'm young too.
Okay.
Hey, wait 1 second. I'm hearing a lot of feedback. How I stop that feedback?
I don't know. Do you have the video on at the same time, or what's going on?
Let me see.
It could just be your
Yeah,
Bluetooth.
that's exactly what was going on. It was like playing back, but my bad.
Yeah.
But I'm 28, you know what I'm saying? And I had a couple girlfriends that rode with me, you know what I'm saying? But they had kids and they didn't get their CDL and stuff.
Damn, they just kicked him off. Jesus, Joseph. Mr. Chow, drop the knowledge on us, bro.
Yo, what up? Can you hear me good?
I can hear you, sir.
All right, yeah, I think A Breezy is lacking when it comes to couples in the truck or convincing your significant other to come in the truck. When I first got in the industry, I was 25, and my then fiance, who's my wife now, she was 23, and she's college educated. So when we went over the numbers, because obviously, math don't lie, when we went over the numbers, obviously together we would be making more than what she would be making with a college degree in her chosen field. Us working together, making the same income, it would have been, yes, over 6 figures, but not over 6 figures as it would be us working in the truck together, sharing with 2 clocks. So we're making as much as a doctor makes. We get to travel. We get to do whatever we want. We can take as much time off as we want. And it works that way because the numbers worked out that way. So it's not rocket science that, the woman that you're with, if she doesn't have a career where she can build her way up to management and then upper level and then maybe eventually CEO or something, if that's not a realistic prospect in the industry that she's in, and let's just even say that you weren't doing well before you got into trucking either, there is a real avenue. There is a real avenue to moving up into a different tax bracket with 2 individuals, primarily couples, in the truck. I mean, we're making as much as or more than owner operators are making without any of the risks.
Yeah, with them
and
being
when
solo.
and when we do get to the point where we want to lease, we'll be making double what a lease would make. And when we do want to get to own our own truck, we'd be making double what we'd be seeing what these companies are seeing running teams. So, yeah.
Now, let me get, how old are you again, Mr. Child?
I'm 27 now. I just turned 27 in January.
And your whole trucking career, you've been with your old lady?
Yeah.
Jesus, he just blew A Breezy shit right out of the water. A Breezy! So let me get this right. She's college educated.
And I'm not, by the way.
You're not. So when you presented the numbers to her, she calculated it and said, we will make more doing this than us following this.
Yeah.
And she got on the truck with you.
She got on the truck with me. We got both our CDLs at the same time, out of pocket, went into debt for it because we didn't want to go to a CDL school. This was before the new rules.
Right.
So we could just, study online by ourselves, go to the school, practice for the road test, take the road test, and go back to Secretary of State, all that, the fast way, what used to be the fast way. Now you got to go to school. Now you got to get theory instruction.
So now y'all getting that $1,500 to $1,600 a week times 2.
Yeah.
Company, no lease.
Yeah, company, no lease.
Y'all have any kids? No kids.
No kids.
So y'all just stacking that away.
Yeah.
At 25, 26 years old. Man, y'all got it together, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all got it together. 1 second. Hey, Breezy about to come back and fire at you, but I gotta hear what King say first. 1 second. King, before I pick up A Breezy, what's the dealio?
Hey, congratulations to the last dude. Congratulations. And like you said, he done blew that out the water what A Breezy was talking about.
Right.
Because again, the thing is, like you said, I put the numbers in front of you, and if you can't see that, you ain't the one for me, baby.
Yeah, you're stupid.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you just ain't the one.
Yeah.
It ain't, like you said, he making, as a company driver,
Jesus.
he killing it.
Man, he need to come over there and mess with you and make triple, bro. Right now.
Yeah, he needed stop playing. You need to get to that. Get to the lease. Again, hey, bro, if they want to call me, I'm here for them.
Put your number in the private chat, bro.
Okay, is that the one that we already in and stuff?
Yeah, the private chat is on the StreamYard. Only they can see it.
Okay, all right, I'll put it in there. But yeah, if that's, again, when I talked to my wife, again, my wife was all about quality time. She ain't really worried about the money.
Right.
But when I showed her the numbers and told her, look, you give me 5 years, and this is the life I'm going to give you. Okay, it was no arguing the point.
Right.
Because the proof was right here. And now, again, where we are now, she'll tell you, I'm so glad I said yes.
I'm
so glad I said yes. So, and again, we were 30 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So we were still the youngins, but we met in college. Had I found trucking and said this to her, she would have been on board.
I say this all the time. Y'all are winning because y'all got into trucking in early 20s. I messed up my early 20s.
Yes.
I messed up my early 20s. Hold on. A Breezy is back. Oh my God, I gotta deal with this boy, man. He don't understand how mad he be making me, bro. And I think he do that shit on purpose, bro. I really do, bro. Like
because he a youngin. He a youngin.
It's like, why you be making? I don't understand why I get so mad. He just make me so mad, bro.
Yeah, because he think you know everything.
Let me call him in here, bro. I don't know. Hey Breezy, what do you want? What you want, bro?
I don't understand how this came into A Breezy don't have game, because I'll be the first one to tell you that's cap. Because
here we go.
I haven't even thought about pitching it. Hold up. I haven't even thought about pitching this to my girl because she wants to open her own insurance agency. That doesn't align with. I honestly, I'll back that. So I wouldn't even want her to put her dreams aside to chase mine out, because I don't really have it mapped out how I'm going to completely do this step by step. If she's already on that path, I'm not going to deter her from that path. So that's where I'm speaking on it from that type of perspective. But if I were just new out here pursuing a new chick, it would be deathly hard for the type of girl that I'm looking for to pitch to her, hey, come live on this truck, be a trucker with me, or do this, and this, and she be all for it and not have any pushback. So no matter how much game you got, it just depends on the type of chick you're courting.
And what is the type of chick you're trying to? What is the type of chick you're looking for? I mean, that's obviously that's the next question. Hold on. Hey, Breezy. You can't say it don't matter, because you said the reason why what I'm saying ain't gonna work is because that's it. So
you already know.
I don't know. You have to tell me. I don't know.
You already know what type of girl I would go for. I don't even know why you're trying to play me.
Hey, Breezy, I would prefer you explain it to us.
Oh, I bet you would.
Give me the type of woman that you're looking for.
Preferably a white girl.
Oh my God!
See, look. What is a preference? Don't kill me for it. I didn't say I wouldn't date a white girl. I said preferably somebody that looks like Hayden Panettiere from Bring It On.
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is.
From Nashville, the TV show Nashville. Oh, okay, all right.
Now, peep game, A Breezy. I'm not telling you. We're not having a discussion where if dating a white woman is right or wrong or anything like that. I'm not having that discussion with you, because at the end of the day, as I've gotten older, you love who loves you. I'm not getting into that. Okay. What I will say is this: if you're looking for a white woman, then you need to keep game. If you're looking for a white woman, or you have a white woman, you need to step out of the conversation of black women. That is no longer your concern. Because your preference
Okay,
is
hold
white
on.
women.
I said women in general. I said women
No,
in general.
you said black.
This new day and age.
No. You said
No,
black.
I never did that. I
Bro,
said
you
this
do
new
understand this
generation
is
of
recorded,
females.
and
I
I'm gonna.
never once made it about race. Yes.
You do understand, but you know we're talking about black chicks because we don't date white women. You should
Okay,
you
all
should
right,
know
I'll
that
use
from the
against
channel, bro.
you then. Okay, TB. Black women, they are empowered as a mug now to want to be business owners. You can't be making less than them. My age, you can't be making. They're gonna look down on you. They're not gonna talk to you.
Mhm.
They feel so just up. They're if the bar has been raised, they're not gonna take direction from a man that makes less than them for one. They're not gonna do that.
So
That's a fact. They're not.
so
gonna do
you
that.
you're
Two,
so that's why you
the
date white
standards
women.
of what they'll take is different.
So that's why you date white women.
No, not at all. But I'm just saying. No.
I'm
See,
asking a question. I'm
That's
asking
a
a question.
misconception right there.
How's it a misconception?
No, it's
You
not.
just said
It's
your.
not.
Listen to me. You just said that your preference is white women, and when we talked about black women, you said you can't do it with black women because they're empowered. So that means that's why you date white women.
TV, you are misconstruing. I date white women just off of an appearance aspect. It appeals to me.
So you
physically. Physically.
So you prefer white skin, is what you're saying,
No, that's crazy. That's crazy,
bro.
It appeal.
Hey,
White girls
Breezy.
appeal to me. Appeal
Hey,
to me,
Breezy.
bro. That's it.
First of all, I need you to stop being
I'm
defensive.
not racist. I would date.
I didn't say you were racist because you're black. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. You're being defensive about this when you could just be honest. You're saying your preference is white skin.
All right.
Now, if that's your preference, own it. Now,
Okay.
if your preference is white skin, own it. I'm not gonna beat you up. I'm not gonna like never let you get on again or something like that. I'm not gonna do that to you, bro. I'm just saying, let that be what it is. My problem with y'all is your preference is white skin. You like white girls, but you're in a conversation with black men that date black women. And you're entering your information when your information is mute because you do not date black women. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying this isn't your conversation. You date white women.
I won't disagree with that. It's from what I see on social media. That
And
gives me
there
the
we
perception
are.
of-
And it goes to my.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I might be wrong. You're right. I can
And
be
my-
wrong, but I'm just saying the perception off of social media is that's what I get.
And you believe what media shows you? You think that's the truth?
No, I stay off social media. No, I don't really even post hardly anything.
Then, hey, Breezy, how did you get
So
the
I can't-
perception if you stay off of it?
Because when I am on it, all I see is stuff that makes me upset. So I'm like, dang, now I got like, it's literally YouTube for me and stuff about trucking is what I'm on. If it's anything outside of that, I'm probably not going to agree with what's being on there. So I can't say that I'm not active myself on social media. I see a lot of stuff that's on there, but if it's all geared toward the same thing, then how can I say that it's wrong?
This is how you say that it's wrong, Breezy. Number one, don't get in the conversation, and number two, experience life so you can have a true perception. You cannot figure out life from social media because it is not a true perception. It is someone's opinion. When I talk to you about trucking, I'm not talking to you about what I heard online. I'm talking to you about what I've done. When I talk to you about black women, I'm not talking to you about what I heard online. It's from 20 years of dating and loving and having sex with black women. That's what that's about. Now, me personally, did I date a white girl in high school? Yeah, I did. When I was young, I did young stuff, and it was there, so I did it. But what I'm telling you is, it is negative for you to say, oh, well, black women are empowered, or whatever, so and so and so that's why I date white women, when the true thing is that's your preference. And if that's your preference, own it. Be happy. I'm not mad at you, but don't jump into a conversation full of black people talking about black women and start throwing around opinions. Your opinion is not relevant. That's all I'm saying.
They're not younger black women. That's all I'm saying. It's not this new generation of black women.
But what I'm telling you,
that's 24
you
and
can.
under.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean by y'all. This is why y'all die so often, bro. Because you're hard of learning. What younger black women are doing is listen to me. Listen. What younger black women are doing is irrelevant because your preference is white women. Why do you care what younger black women are doing?
Okay, all right, okay, you're right. All right, you're right. Okay, I get what you're saying. All right,
you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Hold on one
second.
second.
I'm not argue with you because you're right. You're right.
I'm
Yes, sir.
This is a good conversation. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just stating the fact. I do not like automatic Camaros. I'm not having a conversation about automatic Camaros.
Whoa.
Now listen, if that was a shot,
All right.
that's your business. I don't know. You say you can drive a stick, but your Camaro's automatic, forget about it. We'll move on. Anyway, hold on 1 second. I got a new person here, y'all. Wait for me. King J.
What's going on, man?
King J, tell me where I'm wrong at, bro. If I'm wrong, just tell me.
So I just tuned in. I thought you was talking about teaming with your significant other.
We are.
Okay. I'm teaming with my significant other right now. Like I'm teaming with my girl. I'm 28. She 25. You know, we both black. You know, it's just, you know, when she met me, you know, I was at Prime. I was a trainer at Prime.
Right.
She was a company drive at another company. I told her, look, I'm about to buy a truck. Let's team together. Let's come together. I bought a truck at the wrong time. I will say that. But, you know, it can work. You know, she just needs, if you're a natural born leader, a woman will follow. If you're a leader, if you lead her, she will follow. At the end of the day, it's just point blank. Like, I can say the same thing with a lot of other people you got out there. Like you, for instance, you're a leader. You're a natural born leader. Your woman, she followed you. You know what I mean? Not saying she's a follower, but
she follows me. You're right.
Exactly. She follows your lead. So if you're a leader, you can get a woman to do really anything you want to within reason. So I think, you know what I mean? It's anything is possible. And like we've been on the truck together for a year. Like, is it days she wants to get off? Yeah, but guess what? Hey, look, this is what we're trying to do. This is what we're trying to accomplish. If we accomplish these things, that you can get off, and then, you know, come on from time to time. But
right,
it can work, man. It can work, you know. And is it some compromising that goes on? Yes,
absolutely.
But it definitely can work, you know. And if you young black woman, it depends on the type of young black woman you trying to go for. Like,
facts.
You know what I mean? All black women aren't the same. It's a lot of great black women out there that got good hearts, that that's not whores or don't show their body or don't do none of that. They just good women.
I
They
agree.
just looking for a good guy to, you know.
But
lead them. That's it.
listen to what A Breezy said. As 1011 says, why do black women get such a bad rap? It's because look where he got it. His point of view came from social media.
Exactly. And
Of
a
course
lot of
you're gonna have a
good
bad
women
rap.
not on. Exactly. And a lot of good women not on social media like that. Those are women that want attention. You know what I mean? A lot of good women, they not on social media. You might meet a good woman in the grocery store. You might meet a good woman, you know, at the gym or, you know what I mean? Anywhere.
You might meet one at Prime.
You might meet one at Prime, you know, that's facts. So, you know, it's just, you can meet a good woman, but if you looking on social media trying to find a good woman on dating sites and on apps like that, of course you're not going to find that. You're going to find what you see on social media, but it's tons of good black women out there. We can't give just black women a bad rap.
Hold on. Mr. Child wants to say something. 1 second. Let me know if y'all want to come in the private chat. Mr. Child.
Yeah, so as far as what A Breezy was talking about is his girl currently, he doesn't want to put her ambitions on the side burner for trucking or whatever. Well, it kind of doesn't make sense, because when you look at the kind of capital you can accrue in just a couple years, maybe 3 years of team driving, if she's business minded, then she would obviously jump on that opportunity to raise capital. I mean, obviously what she could be doing now, I don't want to make any exceptions, what she could be doing now is on a time scale that would be longer than what it would be if she was in the truck.
Had the startup
with
money.
You. Yeah, if she had the startup capital to do it. Maybe even she could, while she's in the truck, start an LLC, get all the Dun & Bradstreet stuff set up, get her C Corp set up, link those things together and have something already aging, you know what I mean? Aging in the barrel as she's accruing that capital and putting it in those business accounts already. You know, there's levels to it, and it sounds like A Breezy is just winging it. Before I thought he had a plan with leasing and then moving on to bigger and better things, but it just looks like he's just winging it because the money's there. It's comfortable now. But I don't think you should lose sight. And if she does have future ambitions, like for example, my wife has future ambitions of opening an online school for kids who don't speak English, because her degree is in English as a second language, ESL. So, you know, it's there's got to be a plan to get that done, you know.
I agree.
So
And it got to be a plan.
Yeah.
And I was trying my hardest not to make it about black or white, but the truth is, the conversation you're having that's why this is my thing. I personally don't date white women, right? So I don't jump over.
Think I done lost you or you done lost me.
It could have happened.
So I'll come back in.
Yeah. I personally don't date white women. So I try my hardest not to jump over there with that conversation. If white women are good or bad, I try to stay out of that conversation because, to be honest with you, I couldn't tell you. I don't have those conversations, and I try not to go off what the internet shows me about white women, because that's not a true experience. I don't know. Like I said, at the end of the day, love who loves you. But understand, when I'm talking from a premise of women, I'm talking about black women from chattel slavery, because that is all I date. Period. I wouldn't date an African. I said it. An Ethiopian. None of that. I would date, you either got to be from America or the Caribbean. That's what I would choose to date. Someone of similar understanding of what my actual life is. Now, does that mean I hate white women? No. I'm just not trying to stick my penis inside of them. That's it. Now, if it works for you, that's what you do. But I'm not on no panel talking about the ups and downs of white women. I don't do that because I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's not my business. I stay out of it. Just like I'm not on a panel talking about the LGBT. I don't know. It's not my business. I don't get on here pointing fingers. Be happy. But the problem I have with most of y'all who come in here and we're having a discussion and black women may come up, and I'm assuming you know it came up because that's all the main panelists here date. When it comes up, y'all have so much to say when you're not involved. You have so much to say because, as 1011 said, you may not be dating black women, but you enjoy downing them in the conversation. Why is that? I just don't understand it, bro. I don't get that point of view. Real quick, Jesse Beeman. You're on, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. You're on.
Yeah, all right. So like I disagree with him with the young what he says about young black women, because me and my girl long distance. I'm about to start truck driving, I got my permit and stuff, but what it come down to is just the communication, bro. Like your girl will do anything for you when you communicate, and
right.
You know, long as you communicate. That's what I see with D-Raj. He communicate with his wife, and
right.
he cool. Got a bunch of little ones and stuff, and I know that's hard, trying to be gone.
Right.
And you know your wife needs stuff while you gone and stuff. And as a man, you want to be there to help, but you know, it's just being away is something that gotta happen. So
right.
You can get to that next level. You know.
I agree.
And it's just about communication. I've been in a long distance relationship for like over 2 years. My girl live in Texas and I'm in California. And I see her like once every 3 months. That's hard. That's hard.
So you told her when you get the truck, you gonna come get her.
Yeah, exactly.
And what does she say to you?
She's cool with it. She's in nursing school. You know, long as I do what I'm supposed to do and not be slacking off bullshit and spending money like I'm not supposed to, you know, it's cool. Long as I hold my promise, she'll hold hers.
Right.
You know, and it won't be no issue.
Now, she gonna get on the truck and run with you, or are you gonna get in the truck and then move to Texas and be near her career?
She's doing nursing, so I'm just gonna get in the truck and just run. Mm-hmm. But she understands that, you know.
What part of Texas? We talking about Houston?
No, she's in San Antonio.
Oh yeah, you can see her more than often if you get in the truck. They're gonna run you through
there. She's in San Antonio, and I'm in Palmdale, California.
Yeah, so if you get in the truck and you tell them, "Hey, man, I'm thinking about moving to San Antonio," you can get through there often. You can see her like every 2 weeks if you wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know,
and it just depends where you find her. So my girl is motivated. You know, she works 2 jobs and goes to nursing school. So long as you not sitting up bored. If you got a girl that's just sitting up in the house bored, she's just gonna think of shit. Just think of stuff to get mad about. Or, oh, you ain't doing this. I seen this such and such, they do this for his girl. No. My girl got something to do, she's focused, and I don't have none of those problems.
Hey man, I think it's a beautiful thing. I gotta get out of here. I can't. They ain't paid for 3 hours, bro. I can't stay on here for too long. I appreciate you, Mr. Jesse.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna let the main people say what they gotta say before we get out of here. Okay, hold on. Let's let the resident woman say what she has to say because no other woman had the balls to call in. 10-11. What do you have to say?
I just say I really love and appreciate you, man. Greg and I both just enjoy listening to you in the background. We just love your content and thank you for providing a platform where people can have their own opinions. There's no hate, there's no
Right.
disrespect. Everybody's all good. So, love a black woman today. Much love to the saggy titties and hail to the old heads.
I appreciate you. You are the top person in the Cash App as well. 10-11.
Hey.
Big dog. Appreciate the love. King the Trucker.
What's up, man?
What you got to say on closing, bro?
Bro, just everybody believe in what they believe. I don't know how we got on.
I don't know, man, because they know how to push. I think A Breezy says stuff. I don't even think he's dating nobody. I think he's just there just to piss me off. I really do, bro.
Well, bro, look, everybody do them. Everybody got their different ways of doing whatever it is they doing, the way they like to think. You know, it just is what it is, bro. And that's just what we just gotta accept. I know it's hard to accept that because we was raised different, bro. We're 80s babies.
Right.
We built different from 90s and 2000s and
Right.
whatever babies. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is entitled to what they want, think how they want to think. That's on them, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just stuff that you got to look at. But in the meantime, in between time, I got my bags packed. I'm getting ready to head up out of here in a little bit.
Suski, I see you. I'm saying his name wrong, gaming. Yeah, get on out of there.
Get ready to head to the Bahamas, bro.
With a white girl.
No. No.
Why you looking like that, bro? Why you looking like that?
Power to the people.
I accept if that's your preference, bro. You ain't gotta lie to me, dog. Just be real.
No. Hey, I'm headed to the Bahamas, man. I'm gonna go. I got a flight to catch at 3:00 in the morning.
With a black girl.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm done, bro. All right.
Yes, sir. Dean King, sir.
all right. I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. We gotta let Brian in. Brian done showed up, bro. Brian, can you make this short and sweet, please? Because you like to get off of the subject. Brian,
you see my F-150, bro?
Bro, now you got an F-150. Jesus Christ, Brian.
Well, bro, why come you don't get one, bro? I thought you said you got 2 drive shifts.
Dude, I have an F-150. Why would I go buy a new one?
No, yours is old school, bro.
That's the best one to have.
So that's why it's made out of that aluminum.
No, my truck ain't made out.
1,200 pounds. 1,200 pounds weighs less than yours. It's a V6 2.7 liter, faster than your truck.
True.
And save me better gas mileage. Come on, TV.
True.
Come on, TV. You gotta splurge a little bit, bro. Like you.
No.
Anyway, but let me just let me go take it easy.
Yeah, take it easy.
Everyone needs to take it easy, TV. First of all, I defend A Breezy.
Uh-oh.
Come on, TV. I thought you said we're trying to do better.
I am trying to do better. I believe everything I said was speaking to doing better.
TV, you don't date Ethiopian women?
Nope.
Sheesh. Why
would I? No. Hold on. Let's slow it. Let's slow it down.
You know I'm Catholic, so
Brian.
So I go take it easy.
Brian, let's slow it down. Why would I date Ethiopian women?
I mean, you don't date white women?
That ain't the point. I just asked you a direct question. The direct question
I date any woman.
That was not the question. The question was, why would I date Ethiopian women?
Well, TV. That's a hard question for a guy that's this light skinned has to say.
Okay.
I'm like D-Raj. I'm like I cringe on the side. I don't like to smoke myself too hard.
Mm-hmm. But you
Because
still
when I
haven't,
get the
Ryan.
when
You
I get
haven't,
the ladies on me, they go question me on stuff like that.
Brian. You haven't told me why I should date Ethiopian women.
Well, no, you are the. Okay, because she's black, bro.
Okay, that's fine. But I don't. I
But
want
I'm not trying to be. Well, you already know. You're already gonna put the light skin and
to.
light skin white Hispanic is going black and white on everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Look, TB.
Right.
Actually, if he can pull a white woman, I mean that's good for A Breezy. He's gotta do better. No, and I didn't know. Well, whoa. Let me take it easy real quick. I'm not saying what that sounded like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry that I said it in such a stupid way. Okay, TV. I'm not trying to disrespect you or two fly.
It's not
I'm not trying to. It just came out.
Bro, my preference
dumb like that. Yeah.
Peep game. My preference to date black women from America is because I have the invested interest in my group in the country doing better. So how does dating a white woman help my group in this nation?
I know. Look, TV. Look, TV. You gotta take it, and thank you for being honest with us. And then A Breezy's listening, which is good. But all I'm saying, TV, is this. It's interesting. Like, and I know that conversation gets thrown because I've heard it before.
Mm-hmm.
A Ty man I know from Florida, Tampa. He knows who he is. Extremely 100% black all the way, black like a tire. And he also told me the same thing back in the military.
Right.
He also told me that he's losing his colors. And I go, losing what? What do you mean losing colors? Nobody cares about you. Oh, what do you mean you're losing colors, bro? I thought the point is to survive and thrive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, TB, I'm not trying to be like, anyway, it's you know me, TB. I'm always the person I like to be as neutral as possible.
Right.
All I'm saying.
But this is my problem, Brian. If you're neutral, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. I can't do that.
I don't.
Now, peep game. For all the people who are confused, and I'm going to explain it to you real quick, because I believe that it needs to be explained. I date descendants of chattel slavery that came to America only. Now, that's not saying no other race is bad. I'm saying that's my preference. I do not believe with all of these, when we come here and these black men complain about, well, look how unmarried the black women are, but then they date white women. You cannot complain about a statistic that you're contributing to. You understand that? Now, if that's your preference and it makes you happy, more power to you. If you're able to have a preference, then I'm able to have a preference, correct? I'm able to have a preference. My preference is black women. Nappy hair, cocoa butter, fried chicken, Negro women. That's what I'm into. And I prefer they don't perm their hair. That's me. Now, you do what you want to do. That ain't my business. Now, the problem in lies is that it's a problem for me to say that, but it's not a problem for me to say I like white women. Why is that? You see how that works? See, when I say it, it's like, whoa, take it easy. But if A Breezy says that, it's like, hey, good for him. Why is that good? as Mahat Umar, that's what I call Dr. Umar. Mahat means great soul. As he said, I don't dislike you, but there is a line drawn in our conversation when it comes to black people. Because if you were interested in the well-doing of black people, you wouldn't have made that decision. Do you understand that? It's that simple. There's no way you can come to me and say you're about black people doing better, but you're leaving all of your money and resources to another race. You can't do that to me. It just doesn't work. Because it is mathematically untrue. It's mathematically untrue. Now you can be honest with me and say, well, I'm just trying to do me. That's an honest statement. Just be honest. I'm not really interested in how good my race does. Just say that. And if that, because here's my thing. If the person you get with family isn't happy that she's with a black person, then why does my family have to be happy that you're with a white person? We're so happy to mix, but no one else is happy to mix with us. Isn't that confusing? Why? I don't see nothing wrong with my mom and the women in my family. I didn't need to switch. I like my type of women. I like black women. Popping nails, smacking their lips, attitude, the whole shebang. I can't go up to old girl and tell her to make me a hot cheese bologna sandwich, a fried bologna sandwich. And she gonna be like, what is that? And I'm gonna have to leave. No, I gotta go. I can't go to her and tell her, make me some oodles and noodles. I'm gonna have to go. I can't confide in her and say, this is what's going on to me at work. I feel like it may be suspect and racial. I have to date who I want to date. Now, can I date a white woman? I could, but I'm not interested. And I wouldn't waste my time or her time because we're not going to see eye to eye. And to be real with you, my preference is darker skin. That's my preference. Nothing against y'all swirling and pearling. That ain't my business. Frank Beasy, it's not my business. Y'all love who you love. But don't try to pull me down that road. I ain't interested. I know where I'm going. Because they told me back in the day down the county, if she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. Frank. Oh, Frank, you messed up, but we can't hear you, bro. Cut the Bluetooth off. Cut the Bluetooth off. There you go. We can hear you now. We can hear you, Frank.
We can hear you, Frank.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What you got against Easy, bro?
You said what?
You said what?
What do you have against A Breezy?
No, I have nothing against A Breezy.
No, I have nothing against A Breezy.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I have nothing against A Breezy. It's just that when you're on my channel and you say a point with conviction, you have to back it up. Your point has to stand up to conversation. It's just that simple.
He light skin and he like white women, but I'm gonna back him up and I'm gonna say I no harm in that. Yeah, like everybody got their preference. Black women today like they were when like yo pops and my pops is like they are now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got a black baby mama. I got 3 beautiful motherfucking kids. From my language. Everything Gucci dated all races, and I feel like low key getting our woman on board with the whole truck. She ain't about it, you know. And I don't know, bro. Like y'all gotta stop hard on A Breezy, bro. Like he like what he like, and just because you date a white woman don't make you no less of a brother. That's my opinion.
No one has said that. Now, peep game. 1 second. I gotta mute you because you got a reverb.
My fault.
Listen to what I'm saying. I've heard this argument all the time. I didn't say you were hurting. I asked the question was, how are you helping? Now, peep, I want you to pay attention real close. In the manosphere, we talk about how bad the marriage pool is in black women. How many of them are unmarried, correct? Okay. If you date white women, you're contributing to that unmarried pool, correct? So therefore, if you're contributing to that number, you can't complain about it. That's one. Number two, I said, if that's your preference, that's cool, but you can't be pro-black at the same time. Well, listen, I can't say can't be. That's my opinion, Frank. My opinion isn't law. It's just the way I feel. Because if you actually studied, really, really studied the black person situation in America and black economics, there'll be no way you would date out of your race if you studied it. Now, if you didn't study it and you don't care, that's okay. But what we're discussing, Frank, is math. You can't have an opinion on math. Math is math. So I'm going to give it to you this way. If 1,000 black men married 700 women out of their race, right? And 1,000 white dudes married 1,000 in their race. You following me? 30 years later, whose generation would have more inheritance?
I can't.
Say what?
Say what?
I can't answer.
Now I got to stop you right there, Frank, because you can't answer it. You can't answer because that's a basic addition problem. If I give you 1,000 apples and I only give Mondo Chow 200, who has more apples?
Why I disagree with you, because I'm a product of, my father is German, my mom is black.
Okay.
And I've always considered myself, but I'm still not gonna not embrace what my father was.
I understand that.
Frank,
I understand that. But the problem is you can consider yourself whatever you want to. Germans consider you black. See, what you consider is irrelevant.
Everybody, people at the trucking company consider me black. That's why, like me, I guess because I grew up in a biracial situation, that like I can go into relationship and be Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Peep game. Because you cool dude, Frank, but you didn't answer my question. Now, you could go in a relationship and be Gucci. I'm not saying that your relationship wouldn't be good. I can get a white woman and be Gucci. Let's be real. I can go out here right now, get me a nice 38-year-old with some wide hips with good credit and be good. Of course, I could do that. That wasn't the question. The question is this. If 1,000 black men dated out of their race, or 900 black men out of 1,000 dated out of their race, and 1,000 out of 1,000 white people dated in their race, 30 years from now, who would have more inheritance?
And again, so I don't know how to answer that question, and I'm not going to pretend like how to answer. And I think you qualify to answer that question than me, because when I have different backgrounds. But I will say that as a dating woman doesn't make less of a man, or not, or like you can't say that like because A Breezy is dating a white woman that he's not contributing to his race.
That's not true. Because let me break down the answer to you real quick. Inheritance usually comes from the father, right? Right. So if we're looking at ourselves in groups, because that's what America puts us in groups, correct? You can tell by these neighborhoods look different, don't they? Right. So if I was to take a poll of the amount of people from the past 30 years that were white that got inheritance, and I was to take a poll of black people who got inheritance, which poll you think would have more inheritance?
Folks.
Okay, cool. That's white folks. Now peep game. If you marry outside of your race, when you die, that capital, that money, that property goes to your significant other. True or false? And your significant other is in the other race, correct? So that all that hard work and money that you just saved up went to her race. So here we go. Hold on. What'd you say?
Why couldn't it to my kids' race? Why couldn't it?
Your kids don't control the money when you die, bro. Your wife does. Now, you're going to think of a side way to go around this and say, well, if I left it in the truck, that's irrelevant, bro. It's irrelevant. No. Because the truth is, here's another thing. Frank, you married out your race, which means the boys that you rate, I know you didn't, but we're in this fictitious conversation. In this conversation, listen to what I'm saying. We're talking about the problem here. We're talking about the people. In this conversation, your children watched you marry what? Outside of your race. So it's safe to say they're going to take that inheritance and do what dad did. Now, on top, you can't even go to a Jewish community and bring apples to be sold there. They don't even play that. Let alone letting you take inheritance out of the pool. $1 in their neighborhood flips over 11 times. $1 in our neighborhood flips over 1 time. What I'm trying to explain to you, mathematically, you cannot date outside of your race and say you care about our race doing better in America. You can't do it. And you'll say, well, I ain't going to say that. You don't need to say it, Frank, because what I'm talking to you about is numbers. You feeling of them are irrelevant. This is numbers. That is the reason why our neighborhoods look the way they do, and their neighborhoods' inheritance look the way that they do. When you have 4 and 5 generations living on inheritance and building on inheritance, this place looks better. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
In the neighborhood talk right now?
You said what?
Do you live in the same neighborhoods that you're talking about right now?
Yes, I live in a black neighborhood. Why would you think I don't?
Respectfully, just asking.
Yeah, peep game. Why would you think I don't? And I'm with a black woman, and when we have kids, I'll be leaving that to my black children. My catalog, everything. And I led by example to those black children, which probably means it don't always mean that. Because let's be clear, it don't always mean that. But there is a better chance that they're going to date what their father's example dated.
And let me ask you, man, what if they did that outside their race? Would you have a problem with that?
I wouldn't have a problem with it. I wouldn't love them any less, but I'm going to tell them how I feel. I'm going to tell them, listen to me. Listen to me clear, Tricavius or whatever we name him. Listen, Tyrone, I love you. But you can no longer engage in black power conversations with me, son. I'm sorry. You can't do that because you opted out. How are you going to sit here and get in a conversation with me, Tyrone, about what black women need to do and what black people need to do, and you sitting in Aspen with Kelly? Like you're not involved anymore. Your inheritance doesn't even go towards the race you say you want to do better. That don't make no sense.
You said earlier in this stream that like the heart wants what it wants. People date who they want. Mm-hmm. Low key, something I say this jokingly and respectfully, but sometimes you sound like Dr. Umar, bro. Like you sound like
dude.
Like people.
That is. First of all, you just gave me a great compliment. Thank you. The more, listen, I want to sound more and more like Dr. Umar every single day. That is a beautiful comment. That's like me coming to you and say, dang, man, you sound like Bill Gates. Like, oh, what you say? Like, I'm not going to get mad at that. But peep, this is why I got to move on to Mando Chow. But peep game. What I want y'all to understand, this is not hate. This is math. This is math, bro. You're not in no more, Frank, so I can't hear you. Listen to what I'm saying. This is math. Because every time I ask this question, y'all don't answer the question with basic addition. You don't want to do that. You want to answer it with how you feel. How you feel is irrelevant. Math does not care about how you feel at all. If you fall off of that building, the gravity velocity dictates you're going to die. You can't get to the ground and be like, you know what? I feel. That's not how it works. If you don't pay your rent, you can't tell them how you feel. If you eat too many calories, you're going to get diabetes. It's math. If the inheritance is systematically taken out of your race's neighborhood, your neighborhood is going to look like what? Crap. Now, I do not hate people who date out of their race. I'm saying you cannot fight the math. And here's another thing. People can date whoever they want to. That's wrong. Poor people can date who they want to. The Rothschilds can't date who they want to, bro. They can have sex with who they want to. They cannot marry who they want. The Vanderbilts cannot marry who they want. They can't. You can marry who you want because you don't come from that type of family. So when you say you can date whoever you want, no, you can't. Now you can have sex with who you want, but you can't marry who you want. None of these really, and this is another thing that kills me about y'all, generational wealth. None of these families with generational wealth can marry who they want. None. That is a privilege to you because we are poor. Do you understand that? You can't marry who you want. That is really a big reason why us as poor people should stay away from marriage, because we don't know how to do it right. If you had a real lineage family, I don't either, so this is not a diss to nobody. If we had a real lineage family, your father would lean over to Frank and say, what the hell is that you got in my driveway? And he would tell you this, Frank, have your fun, but you can't marry her. And if you do, Frank, your father would say, you're not going to get no inheritance. Now, why is the number one thing these families take the inheritance away when you marry out of your race? Why do they do that if what I'm saying is wrong? Come on, people. Y'all got to think here. Real quick, Mr. Chow.
Yo, the first thing I got to say is if you're in your 20s, you've got a significant other, he or she's at home, not doing much, get them in the truck. If you don't know what to do after then, at least you'd have the money to figure it out. And secondly, as far as this issue with the generations are concerned, now the elite's number one fear, and this may even back your point up, TV, but the elite's number one fear as far as other races getting into their gene pool is the cannibalization of the white group in America. So
they don't play that.
For example, the statistics and the way the numbers are going right now is that by 2050, mixed race would be the dominant demographic in the United States, somewhere around by 2050. So, I mean, as far as, you know,
inheritance,
as far as inheritances goes, that would pretty much flip America on its head as far as who has the control, who has the wealth, and who has the power.
Because this whole conversation is about transfer of resources.
Yeah, transfer of wealth. Like, you know, the saying goes when you get a lot of those financial ads on YouTube talking about the greatest transfer of wealth or whatever. It's not one single event. It's a culmination of events that will lead to it. So that being generational wealth is one of those things, and that's why these elite families don't want their children marrying out of their gene pool, because now it cannibalizes them to
their wealth.
Increasing number. Yeah, it cannibalizes their wealth and it cannibalizes their political power, their business power,
Right.
and all that stuff.
Right, which
So,
is why the only time they're okay with it is when you're wildly successful. They're okay with a Japanese dude is okay with his Japanese daughter dating a white man if he's rich.
Yeah.
Because he understands that if I give you my daughter and you're rich, your inheritance comes back to us.
And your business would do business with my business and
It's-
so forth.
It's
and all
that
stuff. Yeah.
simple. Now, what I'm saying may sound offensive to people, but I'm saying it. They're living it in practice. They do it.
Yeah.
They don't have to say it. I'll give you a
But
perfect example.
One thing I would play the devil's advocate on one thing though. It's that if you're saying that black people shouldn't marry out of their race or any race shouldn't, it kind of defeats the ultimate end goal that we see the world coming towards, which is you know how they say that black can produce white but white can't produce black, right?
Right.
You're coming towards this echelon, this pinnacle, to where there will be no such thing as white people or brown people, but there will be this in middle. There will be this mixed color.
Right.
So
You're talking about mulattoes.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, for example, in America, like some people want to say it's racist and all that, but I would say that it skews more towards minority with all the bills and all the policies in place that puts us above. But if you're coming towards a situation to where black people can now be elevated and put into positions of power, it may be through genealogy. It might have to be with marrying Mexican, marrying white, marrying Indian, marrying Asian. Because with the one thing America has, it's a melting pot. Now, if America was just
Mr. Child,
a country that was
Mr. Child, that doesn't work because when Negroes mix, they feel like they're better than black people. That would if that was the case, then all the Puerto Ricans would be saying they're black. If that was the case, all the Dominicans would be saying they're black. They don't. When niggas mix to get away from black. They don't do it. That's not how it works.
Yeah, well, that's the wrong reason to do it, because I mean, it's anciently speaking, black should be the superior dominance on the planet, because we were the. I know that, but when you're looking at history, when you're looking at Middle Earth and you're looking at the Middle East area, Africa, and all that stuff.
Correct.
If black was left unfeathered, undisturbed, unbothered, Africa would be a country, not 180 countries. You know what I'm saying? There would be a superpower on the planet that is just not white or Indian or Chinese.
That makes sense.
Japanese.
But to me, that
black would be a superpower
I hear
on the planet.
I hear what you're saying, but I keep my blackness confined to America because that's my experience. Like I told you, I wouldn't date an African either.
Right.
Okay. Now, when I'm not a Pan-African at all. I believe in dating American black women. That's what, or if I'm gonna go somewhere, it would be the Caribbean, and that's it. But what I'm saying is, personally, for me, number one, Africa isn't a superpower because it's been cannibalized by 45 countries for 2,000 years. That's why black it's not a superpower. Number two, exactly. I do not say that you shouldn't do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. What I'm saying is, if you cared about your situation in the world and your standing of your race in America, you would be leaving your resources to your next generation. That's all I'm saying. That's a mathematic fact. That is not something that you can feel. That is what it is. Your next kids or your next generation or the next generation of black people would be having the black resources of our generation. That's how it would work. And from them standing on our bones, they would reach the next freaking level. That's what I'm talking about.
So, I mean, financial literacy would probably be a solve of this problem, no matter which race a black person marries to.
That's irrelevant.
It would have to be that finances would have to be set up in a way, trusts and wills would have to be set up in a way to where the money goes to the children, right?
No. If you dated within your race, even if you left it to your wife, that would be black, and she would leave it to your kids, which will be black. I mean, my thing is, why is it so complicated? Because that's what they do. It's not what I'm telling people I do is what they do. All I'm telling you is, if this is the way the games play, then play it. If not, then just say, I'm not that interested in our well-being of our race 100 years from now, and just say it straight up. Just be real. Like, I don't care. I would respect the person more if they just said, I don't think about stuff like that. I respect that because you're being honest. But what people do is they move in this way, but then they jump into the manosphere conversations like they're following what they're saying. No, you opted out. And if you opted out, that's not bad or good. What I'm saying is, why are you in the conversation?
Right. You ain't wrong on that.
I don't jump in the interracial conversation because I don't say if you're wrong or right, because I personally am not in an interracial situation. I don't do it. Just like we don't speak on gays.
Right. But my personal opinion is, I think one of the keys to world peace is a mixing of the races. That's just my opinion. So,
hey man, listen.
I think
you can have that beautiful opinion, bro. Because you saying Chow, I don't know if you're mixed with Korean. I don't know what you're mixed with. I don't know you personally. Okay. Now what
I'm West African.
There you go. You're West African. Peep game. So if you're West African, I can't really have an argument with you about black people in America because you're not from here, bro. And if I was to run to West Africa,
I was born here for sure, but yeah, I guess you would.
So your parents are West African.
In both places. Yeah, my parents are West African.
Okay, so my understanding of the plight in America and my view on the plight in America is going to be different than yours because you have an intact culture in West Africa, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that. So my view of the situation is probably more dire than yours. Right?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's some parallels. Like, for example, we do speak Creole, which is broken English and French over there.
Mm-hmm.
You are required to speak French in school, even though the French haven't been in control of Sierra Leone since, I think, the 70s or the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
They've had their independence, so there's still those things there. And obviously, you still do have elite whites over there, or whites who come over there with American dollars, because $100 is $1,000 over there. So
right.
They live like kings over there, and vice versa. So,
right.
yeah.
The truth is, if shit got weird,
there's some parallels, but it's not exactly the same as America and
Mr. Chow.
Systemic past.
The truth is, if shit hit the fan here, you can go home. Right?
Not really, because I don't speak the language. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't know the culture like that.
You're West African.
But
you trying to tell me your parents don't have no family there?
Yeah, they have family there. We have family all over the country because they're trying to get away from there. But I see what you mean, though.
I mean, there's no other way to see it. You have a place you can go. So if shit hits the fan here, where do I go?
Yeah. I mean, we are in the best country on the planet.
That ain't. But come on, child. That ain't the question.
I know that's not the question. But if you were to ask any African that same question, they would be like, "Hell no, I can't go back." The key word is "can't go back."
No.
I mean, blood diamonds,
bro. No. You know,
we can't go back. If shit hits the fan here, we can't go back. We'll stick it out here.
It is not the same.
That's
bro.
my answer to the question.
It's not the same. You can't. No, you don't want to go back. That's different than can't. You do not want to go back because it is a problem there and whatever. I don't have no roots in Africa that I can trace. I can't go back and just be like, hey, I know Mondo Child. Let me sit down and eat. It doesn't work that way. And here goes another question I'm going to ask you. How does your immigrant parents feel about American blacks? The call ends right there. And first of all, like I said, love who you want to love. All I'm saying is, when you love who you want to love, you need to stay out of certain conversations. This conversation ain't for you. How do you want to be included when you married your way out? You shouldn't care how good black women are. You don't date them. You shouldn't care if they act like men. You don't date them. You don't. Frank smokes cigarettes. I do vaping. Why am I on here discussing if Pall Malls is better than Camels with Frank? And I don't smoke them. It don't make sense, bro. He'll be like, okay, what kind of cigarettes you smoke? Oh, I don't smoke them. Then why the fuck are you in here talking me to death? You don't smoke them, bro. It's that simple. I'm lost. 10, 11, help me out here, bro. I'm about to get off, bro. I've been on here 3 hours, dog. I'm about to get off, bro. I'm about to get off. I'm gonna end it with this. Love who you want to love. Love who you want to love. But if you are a Chevy driving dude, don't come over here talking to me about my Ford truck. Don't do it. Ford truck is better than Chevy, by the way. I want to throw that out there. But if you are a if you are a Chevy truck driving guy, why are you over here telling me about Ford? Why? Well, I just want to talk down to you about how mine is better. And now we have the reason why. You're here saying I'm driving this Chevy, if you can understand what I'm trying to do right now. I'm driving this Chevy because it's better than your Ford. And on top of that, I'm going to talk bad about the Ford. I don't drive a Ford because it's found on the road dead. I don't drive a Ford because it breaks down. I don't drive a Ford because people look at you a certain way. I actually got my stuff together and I went up and bought a Chevy. That's the conversation y'all want to have when you talk about black women and shit. That's all we talking about. Because if that's the case, how come I don't see y'all in none of the lives when these black women do their black girl magic lives? Y'all not in there bigging them up. Y'all are on the manosphere tearing them down. True or false? True or false? You can name me every black whore in social media, but you can't name me the last 3 black Nobel Prize winners. You can't name the last black kid that graduated at 9 years old last week. Can you? You don't know the name of the first black female millionaire in the makeup industry, but you know every single name of a black whore. Why is that? Well, those are the ones that I see. That's true because you don't research. You eat what they feed you. You're a sheep. So if the consensus is that black women aren't shit, that's the one you roll with. You're programmed. And let's be real. You niggas wasn't wearing Fendi in 95. Why are you wearing Fendi now? I'll wait. Because media told you to. In 95, we was wearing Guess jeans, Timberland boots, and triple fat gooses. Now all of a sudden, y'all Fendi and Cartier now. Stop it. We won't talk about Rolls Royces. The dope dealers was rocking at Coupe Legends. Now all of a sudden, every dope dealer got out of Rafe now. That's because the TV told them to. Y'all are programmed. And when I say something that is against the programming, I sound aggressive. I'm not aggressive. It's the truth. Because if what I'm saying is wrong, why are they following the situation? Where did I get it from? They marry in their race to the point where they will marry cousins to keep power. That's a historical fact. But I'm crazy, though. Nigga, please, bro. I'm good. Y'all got me riled up today. I'm riled up. I'll ride up, bro. And since Mr. Child said that, I'm going to West Africa. And they better treat me nice. Because if they treat me wrong, I'm going to call them. And I'm going to say, hey, Child, what the fuck? I want to go back to South Africa. I want to go back to West Africa. I thought they was going to treat me good. I thought they was going to have like roses to throw on my neck and shit. I thought it was going to be like that. I get there. They telling me I'm lost. You're from a lost tribe. You ain't shit. You sell drugs. You don't do nothing. That's what they're going to tell me. The At Coupe legend was legendary with the gold letters and the sunroof, white BBSs. I'm getting off here, bro. Y'all done got me to preaching today. Y'all done got me to preaching. Love who you love, be with who you want to be with, but you can't do both. Peace to the God of rebirth and the re-education is only for the nation. If you ain't interested in it, screw your occupation. If I'm wrong, prove it then. Prove it. Y'all better go to bed. Oh, y'all mad at me, boy. Y'all so mad at me today. I'm just going to echo every time I come on here for now. Fuck it, man. It is what it is. I said it. And it. Man. But that's how they do you. That's how they do you. I can't speak my truth. My freaking truth is aggressive. Ain't that a bitch? It's aggressive. You're wrong, TB. If I'm wrong, then why are they doing it? I didn't tell you our plan. I told you their plan, which they've enacted for the past 1,000 years. Oh, we doing COD tonight, Will. You got to give me a second. I check on my old lady. Who black? TB losing it. Somebody get him off here today. Jesus, Joseph. He wrong. That's what I mean by pressure.
This the one right here, KM.
Yeah. The slum.
I did it one way to two way, a few ways. Link on the one way and call on the two way. Link on the Monday, we fuck on the Tuesday. Suck on the boobie and nut on the boo day. My brother bleeding the diamonds and Blu-ray. Suck on the D, shawty suck on my jewelry. Shawty gon' blow till it pop. Better not stop, give a fuck about the toothpaste. I'm really ready, the rappers is toothpaste. I need some credit, I swipe for a new play. I had that shit in my sock in my school days. Workshop, baby, I keep in the two-lane. Swimming in bitches, cause bitch, I'm the new way. Book with sugar, this don't go in no Kool-Aid. I got your bitch trying to suck it for 2 J's. Tatiana trying to fuck for a blue face. I pop a perk and I'm ready to go. Shawty get how we gon' fuck on the low. Chain on my neck, but your diamond's a joke. Ring on my finger just like I elope. Hop in the water, get hit with that stroke. I'm in the hood eating lamb like a goat. I done came back with that fur on my coat.
Yeah, let go.
Nigga, I'm back at it, foot like a jackrabbit, dope as a crack addict. Yeah, I'm in the back alley serving that bad baby, nigga, I'm back at it. The way that she clap and get me up, back spasm, total look back at it. Yeah, this shit is a movie, my life is too crazy, like when I look back at it. Yeah, I'm trying to hit, baby, I'm by Boucher. You better suck on the dick with some toothpaste. Mom me up, cause you know I don't do waste. You better suck till you lose taste. Just put some cash in the bank for a new case. Run it up, running, I just set a new pace. Feel like a lawyer, the cash in the suitcase. Run it up, show you how I get it a new way. I did it one way to two way, a few ways. Link on the one way and call on the two way. Link on the Monday, we fuck on the Tuesday. Suck on the boobie and nut on the boo day. My brother bleeding the diamonds and Blu-ray. Suck on the D, shawty suck on my jewelry. Shawty gon' blow till it pop. Better not stop, give a fuck about the toothpaste. I'm really ready, the rappers is toothpaste. I need some credit, I swipe for a new play. I had that shit in my sock in my school days. Workshop, baby, I keep in the two-lane. Swimming in bitches, cause bitch, I'm the new way. Book with sugar, this don't go in no Kool-Aid. I got your bitch trying to suck it for 2 J's. Tatiana trying to fuck for a blue face.
Islam. Yeah. It's the culture. The numbers on the screen, Playboy. They can't take the culture and the rebirth and the re-education. It's only for the nation. They can't stand the occupation. Gee, Joseph. And I'm doing show. I'm dropping it everywhere. I don't care. I'm dropping this everywhere. I don't care. They gonna cancel you, 2B. They already shadow banned me, player. That's done already. They always cancel the truth and the rebirth. How you think they keep it quiet? Huh? How you think they keep it quiet? How do they keep it quiet? Come on now. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Dog, all the whites don't watch me anyway, bro. If you look at the numbers, white don't pick black freaking videos. That metric is already out. Come on, A Breezy. Be quiet. Now I know how you feel. You mix with white, so you feel some type of way. I done hit your European nerve. I got white in me too, bro. It is what it is. I care about my race. You don't. It's all love. It's not a big thing. You don't. Ain't no one got to be mad about it. Just say I don't care and I like white skin. Just be real, bro. Like I ain't just. You can still come to dinner, bro. You can come to dinner. Where you going, man? How you mad at me? Cause you ashamed of your preference. Don't be ashamed of your preference. Own it. Own it.
Where you going, man? I'm running. Where you going, man?
I'm from the side where them niggas hate you cause they bitches don't. Sometimes them bitches hate just cause them niggas won't. I see right through the fakes. I see right through the snakes. Just like I see the jakes. I take off like a race.
Run into the money. Run to the money. Run into the money.
Run into the money. Run into the money. Run into the money. Run into the money. Run into the money. Run into the
music from our culture. You gotta own our own culture, bro. This love.
Maryland, baby. I run it up in some 990s. And if she like me, I bet I fucking these 990s. asked her nicely, what you tryna do for Pipey? And she reply like, boy, get inside me like my psyche. I pack up bad wood, but I'ma smoke my sheets with Gunna, just like some funna. Burn the beat up, leave it crumble, but being humble, cause I'm a lion in the jungle. You getting money, you printing 20s off a tumbler.
Y'all don't believe me. I need to stop. But my thing is, man, they already shadow banned me, bro. I'm gonna say what I want. Fuck them. That's how I look at it. Shit. You hear me? I'm gonna say what I want. They gonna damn me, you do, damn they don't, bro. You hear me? That's how they gonna do me. It's all love. This ain't nothing I ain't never said before. Y'all just new to the channel, for real, for real. We being real. Y'all just new to the channel. I've been on it, bro. I've been on this, dog. I've been on this. Pressure. I don't understand TB. Well, I mean, I don't want to say you're a coon. I'm just going to say you don't understand. Jigabooing. No one's mad when you go white, but they pissed off if you say go black. Ain't that a bitch? Pressure. Pressure.
All I smoke is good, though.
Shout out to all my black women back in the rebirth, new education, for the nation, screw your occupation. It's a whole different situation.
Yeah.
Sucker.
All I smoke is good, though. Hey, green roses. Green roses. Yeah, all I smoke is good, though. Hey, green roses. Green roses. Green roses. I'm smoking piff right out the zip, cause I can never trust a bitch. I also focus on my shit, so suck my dick and hush your lips. 93 is what I breathe, it's what I be, so what you need? I was born in 95, I'm too ahead of my time. Rain, 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 rain. Hello?
Well, damn.
I got it for the low, you're watching me, just watch a hoe. You play with me, you gotta go. We throw up signs like Naruto. Drop a foe inside my 40, smack you with the bottle, bro. I'm a smoker until my body comatose. Even when I'm Holy Ghost, I'm blowing hoes of holy smoke. Yeah, I am my only hope. I'm the man, just ask your folks. Now they pay me for my quotes. You broke, you sell your homies though. Hey. How about the porch? How about the curb?
Whoa.
Hey. Say the word, just say the word. Whoa. Wrist so cold, make it say burn. Whoa. Kill Cameron when I put on my fur. Whoa. How about the porch? How about the curb? Whoa. Hey, say the word, just say the word. Whoa. Wrist so cold, make it say burn. Whoa. Kill Cameron when I put on my fur.
I get high and read books.
I am so fried, I'm cooked. Most of my partners is crooks. Pull up on you, now you're shook. I'm so plugged in with the Migos. Just go to play like I'm T.O. Shawty so bad that she evil, but she love the green color, she go. My prices be high as my ego. I rap it and sell it, I got them burritos. I get a pack, make it big on. Bro, keep them shack at the free throws. Jason, my phone got me Stevie. Counting this guana, I'm sleepy. We got it looking too easy. Spilling the lean in my freezer. I ain't choose it, I was chosen. Now I'm balling like the Rosen. Diamonds singing like they frozen. Keep the stick, now I'm Moses. Born red and call me Otis. I'm a trapper, I'm a poet. Smoking on green roses. If a flower bomb, she my lotus.
How about the porch? How about the whoa? Yeah.
Say the word, just say the word. Whoa. Wrist so cold, make it say burn. Whoa. Kill Cameron when I put on my fur. Whoa. How about the porch? How about the curb? Whoa. Say the word.